That's pretty cool, right? This is the Great Gulak, and I'm coming at you live. All right, I couldn't resist. I've been saving that one up all day. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Comic Core. It's Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we're doing something a little bit different tonight, and there's no maybes about it. We are having our first ever Comic Core auction, and I know I'm excited about it because we have to raise funds so we can be stupid and do dumb stuff at C2E2, or Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. Jeez, I almost forgot what C2E2 stood for. My bad. But nonetheless, I want to get into the chat first to see who's going to be bidding on some books tonight. We got the first person on my list here. It's Mr. White Glove, Splash Page Comics. I know he loves him some good auction action. He's got that blue wrench of doom, so hopefully he'll help us if any of those weird creeps get in the chat tonight. Next up, we got Mr. Steve and Spock. Always happy to see you in the chat. Next time, like I said, no babies. We got Mastodon Comics and Collecting. He's like, what do you mean maybe? I don't know. There's no maybes. That's all I know. We're selling some books tonight. He's in his hotel room right now on his phone, but he's still here with us. Comic Spectre, how's it going, man? Him, JD, Comics Misexplained, John's Comics with Kids. They all killed it this last Wednesday night. They didn't even plan a show, but another guy on the panel said, hey, you're doing a show at this time. So we're like, oh, screw it. We'll do it anyway. So great story. We love Comic Core Unlimited. We love Discovery Bay Comics. More on those guys.
True story.
Let's see who else we got here. Burn it down. We got was awesome, Tangled Web, the architect. He says, the Tangled Web has been spun. So there you go. Always happy to see Sam's Tangled Web in the chat. Next up, he says, good evening, people. We got Perry Comics in the chat. And another person I love seeing in all the community auctions. We got Brandon Stowinski Comics. He loves buying. He loves selling. I know he loves him some awesome turtle books. Brandon Stowinski Comics. Always happy to see him in the auctions and in the chats. Next up, we got Stacy's weekly comic book picks. What's up, Stacy? Glad you can make it. And we got Daniel Ybarra says, what's up, peeps? And here's a guy who knows a thing or two about auctions. We got Big E's, home of the New York Warriors. He says, what's up, fellas? And nice, he's sharing it. So big thanks to Big E's, New York Warriors. Every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. They have a phenomenal auction themselves every single Tuesday. Absolutely love their show as well. Here's another great bidder. We got Scott Farr in the chat. He's always bidding those books up and getting some phenomenal deals. And we've got Comically Flawed in the chat. What is going on, Comically Flawed? We got Paul. We got JB. We got Ed D. What's going on? And Josh Ellswick. He says, what's up, guys? What is going on, Josh? Nice to see you. Woo! All right. We got a phenomenal panel tonight. Some of these guys won't be selling books. They'll be here griefing, showing support, or all the above. But nonetheless, I'll just go down the line. First off, I want to wish this guy a happy belated kayfabe birthday. What is going on, Chad?
Happy birthday, Chad.
Yeah.
Kayfabe birthday.
Yeah, nice.
It was not my birthday, but I'll just go with it.
Are we supposed to be wearing beanies tonight?
Yeah, it's an auction.
Okay.
Hey, I got another question. Are we live right now?
We sure are.
Yeah.
The Great Gulak is coming at you live.
Gulak's in the house.
Yeah, Gulak's in the house.
I gotta go get my beanie.
I don't wear beanies.
Next up on my lineup, we've got he is just putting up some of the best content every single morning for your enjoyment. You can have a sip of coffee while you figure out what every single show that's going to happen that day. This guy is doing the God's work of the community. JB, Discovery Bay Comics, how's it going, man? We're happy to have you here on the floor tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me. This is going to be fun. Yes.
Awesome. And I know this guy, he's got packages stacked to the ceiling. I'm sure he's got some great books to sell tonight.
Sunday. I'm unboxing finally Sunday because I got my Bueller box. I finally got my Bueller box.
Awesome. We love us some Bueller boxes. Next up, we got JD, who had a phenomenal Comic Core Unlimited. I know he's on like 60 live shows a week, so he does awesome on all of them. What's going on, JD?
How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are ready to bid on some books. We have a good show planned for you guys.
Awesome. All right, so next up to the supporter/griefer section here, we got the master presser himself, one of the Blast It or Stash It members. We've got Midwest Comic Man Paul. What is going on, Paul?
Not too much. Just here to give you guys a hard time and make sure everybody has fun.
He's a grumpy old man.
And somebody some golden age.
All right, we got Martin or never mind. I'm gonna not make my joke. Anyway, next up, we got the 47-time world heavyweight champion. I think he likes beanies too and white tees. He might know something about it. Great Legend Show. What is going on, Great Legend?
I do got a white beanie on. No, I got a white shirt on with no beanie on because I just woke up. But it's good to be here live tonight, and we're gonna have an exciting auction, man. So I'm real excited. I said that word twice. Yes, damn. But anyway, we're going to have a good time. So check it out. And I'll be joining the chat here in a little bit to show y'all what it's all about in the chat and doing some fun stuff.
Awesome.
Gotta wish get well soon to Cat Ren and Mark. They were a little bit out under the weather. And the reason I have sunglasses. Oh, cool. Alex, the comic order, is in the chat. Alex,
damn.
I may have moved your Honeywell to get some of these books. Just to let you know.
Honeywell.
That's like an old saying, right? Paul,
no, it's supposed to be honey hole. Honeywell's like
some kind of
filters. Or
Honeywell's this light I've got up here.
I think
honey.
You meant dumpster fire.
Yeah. Anyway, last but certainly not least, maybe he'll sell something tonight. Maybe he'll have a Comic Core exclusive Bueller box. I don't know. Nonetheless, he had a phenomenal live stream leading into the show. We got Comics with Bueller. What's going on, Bueller? Always happy to have you every Friday night.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's wearing a tie, people, so I'm gonna
buy stuff. I'm gonna put a beanie on. I got a beanie. I'm gonna go get it right now. I'll be back here in a minute.
Whenever that first top book comes, the straps will be coming down basically, or the beanie will be coming off. So
that's it. When deals get hot, you got to take the beanie off.
Exactly. So right now it's nice and cool in here. So we'll go over the chat one more time, and then I wrote down some rules. I like structure. You know, every Comic Core, I love it when we're structured.
Are you going to show?
Doesn't happen too often, huh?
You better get out Unlimited then.
Yeah, when's the trade deadline? So anyway, like you said, we got Alex the Comic Quarter in the chat. We have one of the best artists in the community. We got Brett Hess Art. Definitely check him out on Instagram. His Big Cartel page. He's got some phenomenal prints. He will happily sell to you. Let's see. We got Dre Boogie. He says, "Hey everyone." We got the Slab Dragon himself. Always happy to see TJ Watson's name pop up in the chat. And I think we're ready for the rules. So here's what I got down. I know the experts, you know, like Legend and, you know, JD's been on a lot of these. You guys can add to the rules if I miss one.
It's my second day.
It's your second day. So close enough. I have a PayPal for friends and family. So make sure it's friends and family, goods and services. You can do that, but it'll cost you an extra 3% on top of your total.
Damn right.
Include the shipping address in the PayPal notes. That's absolutely important. If you guys want to get your books in the most timely fashion possible, make sure to put that address in the PayPal notes. We're going to have 2-minute timers tonight. So Chad said he's going to do the timer. So Chad, make them 2-minute timers. That'll start basically when the seller is ready. So if someone wants to show their books, talk about it for a little bit. You can just go ahead and start when they're done, or just say start the timer whenever the seller's like, just go ahead and start the timer. Because I probably, once I show this Wolverine stack, I'm like, dude, just start the timer while I show them. We're going to have a soft overtime until the other bidders fold. And what I'm going to add to that is we will have a 60-second timer if folds aren't efficient, or as Legend put it in the Heroes auction, it's going to be the 1-minute get your shit in timer. So basically, if there's a lot of people that are on their iPads, computers, looking up books instead of putting in that bid, we're just going to do the 1-minute get your shit in timer because, as you can see, we got a lot of people in tonight.
Got 2.
Awesome. Bueller, I love it, man. Shipping will be decided upon the seller. So obviously, shipping will vary between all the sellers. The post office knows my face, so I have to basically ship priority. That's my only option. So that starts at $7. We'll get more into that as we get into the lots. And I'm just going to say this, and I can get, negated by anyone else. I'm just going to put panelists can bid. So if JB wants to bid on every lot, JB, you can bid on every one. My only preface is
there's only one. There's only one thing I'm going to bid on if it comes up. Only one.
My only thing I'm going to create out of the blue is if someone puts up a buy it now, I'd probably say that the chat has first dibs. But if you want to buy it now, we probably need to wait till the next, then you can just type it in or something like that. I don't know. That always bothered me when people buy now before the chat got a chance to see.
Can I add?
I believe, yes, go ahead, because that's all I had.
So first off, I don't collect comic books. I read books, and
they're fun.
That would help out the channel a lot.
Yeah.
If you were doing an impression of everybody in the chat right now,
I went and got all these books and literally just asked Carson, "Are these worth anything?"
Well, that Detective 27 and Showcase 4 you got hanging on the wall is worth quite a bit.
So
no, it's Batman 1 back there.
So we can
good books
go from there.
You are going to put all those ones you showed me earlier out? Serious?
Are you really going to put those out?
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
All right. So, Chad, with that, would you like
to
start the inaugural?
Panelists are not going to make any money tonight because they're going to buy books from
Chad.
Chad.
I just shout out how much I want to pay? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's it. All you got to say is what you want to shout out.
$5.
Beanie.
$5.
Is that what it is?
Anyway, Chad, what would you like to kick this thing off? This is the Comic Core. You're the founder of the Comic Core. How about you do the first lot, man?
All right. So I'm going to do a lot.
And make sure you clicked on yourself, too, so they can see you in your books.
Yeah, I got to do that, too. Crap.
He looks like a 90s boy band guy gone bad, you know?
I'm like the Joey Fatone, right?
You're giving him too much credit.
Joey Jabrone.
So we're going to do a number one lot. And when I say number one, it's just going to be number ones that I have. So we'll start off with this one.
Gotta love Freedom Fighters, people. That's issue number 1 from the Freedom Fighters.
And then we'll go with it's this one.
Captain America Reborn.
Number 1.
Follow with the red, white, and blue theme, and then we go into some big ass Hulk.
X-Men number 1 with the first appearance of James Hudson.
I think that's a variant too.
Captain America, Who Will Wield the Shield number 1.
It's the Shield.
Superior Carnage.
The dogs are back.
The bags and boards are not included, by the way.
Bags and boards.
Sorry. He-Man number 1. We'll go with Wake number 1.
I love Wake. Classic Snyder and Murphy.
Dexter number 1.
He kills people.
You know what? We'll start this one off at like $10 free shipping.
Dang,
$10 free shipping.
We'll go Hunger number 1.
Hunger is a great book. That's a great read.
Guardians number 1.
Volume 2 or 3.
McNiven.
Guardians .1 number 1. Nova number 1. Wolverine number 1.
Number 1.
And if we get it to $20, we'll go.
$20 you'll throw in. Well, are you going to throw in Mylar at 20 or?
I'll do Heroes Mylar signed by Tom King.
Nice. Ooh, we already got Comics explained at $10, so I'm going to go and put up a timer for you since I just happen to have it handy. Cool. So we got this up to $10, but Chad says if it gets up to $20, he's going to put in a Tom King signed Heroes in Crisis number 1.
Can I do it?
Sure, just type it in, buddy.
$11.
I think you have to type it into the chat.
I'm not typing it.
Hey, should I put this?
So it's at $10. Comics Mystics Explained, and this isn't even covering shipping.
Should we avoid a tie?
I need a tie now?
So are we adding an Oblivion song too?
Well, I mean, we got Bueller at 11, but should I add this on?
Is it the pink signature or a regular signature?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's a regular signature. I don't see any.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a regular.
Yeah, regular. It's an honest question.
Yeah.
I love the book. Love it.
All right. So once again, Comics Mystics Explained is still at $10 unless Chad's going to honor Bueller shouting out of
I put it out.
Bueller is at $11.
There you go.
Bueller, $11.
Can you hear me? Is this working? Is this working? It's not plugged in, but I thought maybe.
All right, guys. So far, this isn't even covering shipping. So, who's got $12?
Is that Harry
Phenomenal
Potter?
book. And if you guys read Alex the Comic Quarter's comment, he says that Ultimate X is an Art Adams variant and sold for like 50 to 75 when it was hot. It is still a great book. So right now, you're not even covering shipping yet.
Arthur Adams will be at
We got 30
C2E2.
seconds, and Bueller's getting the steal of a deal.
Oh, this is cool, man. Chad, if I win, I want you to autograph them.
All of them.
Please put them in bags and boards.
Make sure you autograph. Oh, wait, Bueller has to bid 20 to get that Tom King autograph, though. I forgot.
Oh,
so once again, we're up to $11.
There for me.
Somebody can throw up a $20 bid and get some wonderful Tom King autograph action. Then Chad might sign over himself.
Man, this is cool. Am I going to win?
I can put this
so far, yeah. All right, there's the timer.
Bueller wins.
Let's explain. Do you fold or do you want to bid?
See, I had a whole bunch of number ones if they wanted to keep on going.
I'll
might save that one.
1150.
It's yours, Bueller. Coming your way.
All right, so Chad is declaring that Comics with Bueller is the winner. We had Comics Must Explain Fold, so that was lot number 1. Congratulations, Comics with Bueller.
Wow.
Can I just give you an IOU?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. well, how do I give you the money?
Coming in the next Bueller box.
Yeah, you just saw a preview of the next Bueller box.
All right, next up on my screen at least, we've got Discovery Bay. All right, what do you got to put up, JB? And don't forget.
All right, well. Oh, I got to click my. Okay, so let's see. Click my.
You're good. It's Chad that needs to do the clicking.
Okay.
I got them all.
So, funny story is, I was mentioning it to the guys in the chat. I won my first IG auction, first time ever, and now that I know that I won that and that's coming, something that I just unboxed on Sunday is now got to go. So you may have seen this on my unboxing on Sunday, but we'll start with my 9.4 Ultimate Fallout 4 Miles Morales White Pages. But what we'll do is we'll come with a second print so you can actually read it if you want to get in there.
Well, that's cool.
And read it.
Very nice.
Okay. Now, I think the shipping on this when you ship a slab, and I got these really cool slab shippers you can imagine, right? But it's $13. So $13 shipping. Ultimate Fallout 4.
You ready?
Yeah, I think what should I start it at? I've got to start it at like $50.
$50 it is.
Wow. All right, so you guys heard it. We got $50 plus $13 shipping. You get a 9.4 of that first appearance of Miles Morales, plus a reader copy second print.
Yep,
so,
reader copy second print in a VF near mint. Yeah.
Very nice. 9.4, that speaks for itself. We got $50 bids coming in. I got Scott Farr first on my screen.
Jeff Johnson at 50. Splash page.
Scott Farr's got the bid so far. He just went up to 65. All right, that works too. So Scott Farr at $65.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Man, $80.
There you go.
Very nice, Chad. You got that timer on, or you want me to get it up?
I got it.
Okay.
We're at a minute 20.
So, and then if where are we at now? $80. I probably won't get there. But I got to throw in, and everybody knows what it's going to be. If you saw my unboxing on Sunday,
85.
So if you're
throw it in.
So for some reason I just have a lot of these, so we're just going to throw one of these in there. I think you guys all remember that.
Very good.
Hard, $85.
You remember that? So now we got three items in there. You got your 9.4 white pages, and I do believe he's coming in a little. Is he a Mylar? He comes in a Mylar. Yeah.
Even better. Maybe nice $87.
And then we've got the coming with the second print.
90 Scott Farr.
At 90.
I mean that.
And then you get your
in my opinion, especially after the Spidey movie. Mandy 95.
Of all the Spidey books out there that are going,
boys,
that's the top one. That's such a great book. I think Miles is going to be around for the long haul.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
Spider-Verse movie.
This is a good opportunity to get a nice copy of
5, 4, 3,
Spider-Man.
2, and 1. Manny.
All right.
Oh, Scott Farr.
100. So, Manny, do you want to bid or would you like to fold?
Scott Farr. $100.
And he's thinking.
That's slabbed already, man.
Yeah, in a Mylar.
Is that one? Is that a
book?
You can take it out, get pressed by E-Rod, and get maybe a 9.6 or maybe
what's wrong with Paul?
That's a really good question.
So
yeah,
Manny,
what's wrong with me is
E-Rod with me, Manny. I learned the first time. I promise you, I'm not coming to you now.
What?
I can't tell.
110, Manny. All right,
Manny,
Scott
I can't tell.
Would you like to go
What was
hard,
the question?
or do you fold? Scott Farr
Okay.
folds. So Manny NYC wins it for $110.
Nice, Manny.
Congratulations.
Very nice. Congratulations. That's a nice little start there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, Discovery, if you can,
Yes.
can you just type your email address in the chat so these guys can know it? Because I didn't get it from you, did I? Or did you send it?
I put it in the chat and here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it in the link below. Unless you want to just throw it in the chat real quick to Manny.
Chad, what's your email? I texted you.
My email?
No, the mean Chad.
Oh,
it's Chad Ramsden. I'll text it back to you.
I texted you what your email was, and you just ignored me.
It's still not at Pornhub, as far as I know.
All right. Next up, we got JD coming up. But first, I do want to say a big hello to Chad from 90MF Comics. He's ready to go. He's going to have some books here in a second. How's it going, Chad?
yo, what's going on, Carson? I'm doing very well. Thank you guys for having me. I'm actually here to auction off the next spot on my next show next Tuesday night. So you guys stay tuned. So if anyone wants to be on my show next week, we're going to get ready to auction off a spot.
What day? Wait, what day is that on?
Wednesday night, because Monday night I got MCE. Tuesday night, Stranger Things with TJ Slab Dragon and JD.
Right.
Maybe earlier I shouldn't have said I don't give a shit what you auction.
But nonetheless, we got all kinds of people. They're waiting to see, like, hey, we need those bids in. So, JD, what you got? And don't forget, Chad, to click on JD.
Okay. So, clicked on. Okay, cool. So we're doing a next.
Hold on. I got a bunch of windows open. I'm nervous.
This is please don't let Pornhub show up.
This is very
Pornhub.
Anyway,
I
JD,
hate it when that happens.
All right, so I'm doing an X-Men lot.
Nerve-wracking. This is super.
First X-Men I'm going to be doing is X-Men 126, and this is in pristine, very fine, near mint condition from 1979. It's Dave Cockburn, and all your favorite players are right on the cover. It's not as cool as GSX1, but it's not as costly either. Then we got the first appearance of Baby Cable, number 201. Again, very near mint on that. Then we'll throw in first appearance of Mr. Sinister. Then we're going to throw in what's known as the Bishop lot, which is 281.
Eric Bishop.
Bishop.
Oh, yeah.
282 and 283. Yes, these are the first print. And then for a little extra love right there, I'm going to throw in 300 and 317. 317 is not near mint. I'm giving it a JD screwed it up when go and give it a very fine. So but these are first appearances. You can look up who they are. I could just go through what they are. There's 300 in very shiny Bueller fashion. Look at that X. Very good for Bueller. And then you've got 283, 282, 281. First appearance of Mr. Sinister. First appearance of Baby Cable.
Brandon asked what the grade on the Sinister is.
The Sinister, I'm going to look at this right now with you guys right here. And if you want to press this, you're looking, it's near mint. It's near mint for sure. Do I think it's a 9.8 candidate? You know, it could be, but I don't really like guaranteeing that. I will say it's a Mark Silvestri. I'll say it's at least a 9.4 in its current condition without a press. So that gives you an idea. I mean, I don't like saying 9.8 because if you get a press and it's not a 9.8, I'm going to get yelled at, and I don't like getting yelled at. I got a wife and 2 kids for that.
9.6 near mint plus though is pretty dang good.
And this is very beautiful copy. I mean, it's near mint. Like I say, it's near mint. I would not grade it in a number grade because I'm just going to say near mint. But I would say if this doesn't, I mean, I'm going to start the bidding at $20. With I'll do priority on this one, $7 shipping. But the best part is that if these didn't sell, these were going to CGC. I can promise you that. These 3 particular were definitely going. 126, 221, 201, and the 282. The big 4, I'll keep the big 4 up there, and I'll call the rest fillers. So your first Bishop, your first Mr. Sinister, who, if Gambit ever does do a movie, tell me how cool Mr. Sinister wouldn't be. He would be perfect as the cat.
Hey, Paul, do you know any of these characters? Or is this after you lost your eyesight because you're old?
All right, we got Chad. He's going to start the timer. We got Comically Flawed at 20, Ed D at 25, Comics Biz Explained at $30 first on my screen. So get these bids in, guys, because these are some good first appearances. You get some bronzy X-Men. Who doesn't love that?
And I don't collect a lot of moderns unless they are 9.6, 9.8s, and I would have submitted these with a press. Would have had these pressed, all of these, hoping to get a 9.8. The only one I think that probably won't be a 9.8 would be the Baby Cable one, just because I think there's a tick on it, even though I showed it to somebody who said there's no tick on it. This is absolutely gorgeous for
nice. Yeah, that's a good looking book.
Dave Cockman cover, you know.
We got Comically Flawed at $36.
Nice. And in addition to that, you're going to get the phalanx that I screwed up. I'm going to call it a phalanx. You're going to get 300.
Minute 10 left. Minute 10, boys.
281 and 283, the remainder of the Bishop series.
Timer's halfway gone. Let's get those bids in, guys. Some good books.
Mr. Sinister.
Baby Cable. And you get that good Storm, the Storm and Cyclops fight for the leadership of the team, too.
Yep. That's the thing. Why I added 281, because it's a new team. It's the brand new team, and this is that wraparound cover. It's actually an underrated book.
Yeah, I agree.
This was probably the last run of X-Men that I read was 300 to 330. It is 126 again. I absolutely think this was a great. That's just a beautiful.
30 seconds.
I'm keeping 129 up in 109 and 129, and all the way up to the whole run. This is one I have here. Alex, you get all these lovely books. Which one do you want on top? Let's go. That's a phalanx one. Let's keep this one. That's my favorite book. Mr. Sinister. Yep. Bishop.
Thomas Explained. Can you throw the harmonica in?
Bishop.
So just to recap, we got Comically Flawed at $36. The previous bidders were Ed D and Comics Misexplained. So that sounds like the timer. So Comics Misexplained. Ed, do you guys fold, or would you like to increase the bid? Because it's only at $36 plus 7 shipping so far. Comics Misexplained is out, and I don't know if I've seen Ed D did bid 25. So Ed D, would you like to fold or bid 37?
Ed D folds.
Oh, okay, Ed D folds. So congratulations to Comically Flawed. 36 plus 7 shipping. That is a great deal.
That is a good deal. I actually think the 126 is my favorite book of the bunch. Dave Cockburn, big fan. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy. Who won this?
Comically Flawed at 36.
Comically Flawed. Congratulations. Great run.
Yep. And then JD will put his PayPal info in the chat here momentarily.
Show.
Next up. Oh, awesome. Chad started adding descriptions. So, Chad 90, do you have comics ready to go?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you can go ahead, man.
This is the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me.
It's okay, Chad.
Yeah. So
can't be worse than the other Chad. So
yeah, that's right. I don't know where to put the shipping at. I guess $7. I guess like what JD said, and I got a Batman Damned 1 and a Batman Damned 2.
Damn.
And I figured we would start that lot off And it's the Jim Lee variant. So
is their penis included?
What's up, Comic Head 84? What are you doing?
Yes, sir.
I was saying, what's the starting bid on this bad boy?
I didn't know we were selling softcore porn tonight. I could have busted out a whole bunch of other stuff.
I guess
Rockin' JB, what are you drinking?
Jameson and ginger ale, man.
Thank God.
the chat's going crazy. What are we starting these two at, buddy?
All right, so let's go ahead and just start it off at the bid at 55.
$55 plus 7 shipping for Batman Damned 1 and 2. And that is a great deal, guys. So let's see what kind of action we're going to get on Batman Damned 1. And I think that 2 was the Jim Lee variant, if I'm not. Actually, they're both the Jim Lee variants.
Yes, sir. They're both
so
Jim Lee variants.
We got Comics Misexplained at 60.
Can somebody move the chat over to Chad MF?
No, because awful Chad left and.
All right. So
I'm giving middle finger. I'm giving middle finger to this one.
Chad screen.
I got the timer up.
Click a screen.
Yeah, but you have
Look at
the
screen.
Anyway, Comics Misexplained at $60 for both of these books. So, like I said, right now he's getting a phenomenal deal. Chad's getting the timer up. So, let's see. Because is he going to take this in 2 minutes flat, or is someone going to oppose Comics Misexplained? Someone could put in a $61 bid if they'd like.
all right, guys.
So yeah,
It's never been read.
Keep showing those beautiful books.
So
Yep.
I got the idea from Chad though. He called me up. He's like, "Bro, you don't have a Batman Damned?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess
man." While we're waiting for that bid of 61 or up to come in, we got another blurrinch in the chat. He says, "Chad, send me that link. I'm ready." We got Jeremy Edwards in the chat, man. One of the best. I can't wait to see what
he
Jeremy
is one
Edwards,
of the best, man.
Trinity Entertainment. I can't wait to see what he has to have. Oh man, I can't wait. But anyway, $60 for Batman Damned 1 and 2.
Jeremy comes on here. I tell you what, I got something that I found today that I'm going to just sell for like nothing.
That's a good price for a Batman.
I apologize for giving the
that's a good deal.
I think it won't stay at nothing, Chad.
I apologize, Fred.
What's the time, Chad?
We are at 10 seconds.
Oh man, let's see if anyone get the next bid in, or Comics Misexplained takes it.
No, but you know what? If he does take it, I'm happy it's him, man.
Yeah, no, he's a cool dude. He's
a great dude.
Oh man, Comics Misexplained gets it for $60.
Hey, Paul,
good for you.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So Chad 90, he's gonna put his information in the chat. So Comics Misexplained can pay him. So I guess finally it's
when can we do a buy it now?
Yeah, you can
What
go
was
ahead.
that, Chad?
Go for it.
Yeah, go and put up your buy it now real quick, JD.
Are we doing
All right.
weekly picks?
Yeah.
Oh, I might do that.
Bueller, we're gonna talk digital after this.
Gotta go digital, Bueller. Bueller's gonna be digital soon.
Today is National Woman Day, and everybody loves Spider-Man. And Sam Stagger-Webb is in the chat, and he's a good friend. So I'm doing a Spider-Man woman tribute. Buy it now. So what you get is the What If 105 slabbed at 7.5. Now I agree it's a 7.5. It's a white. It should be cleaned and pressed before I send it in. That's a mistake I made. In addition to that, you're going to get the second appearance of the Black Cat in ASM number 195. You're going to get the new uniform in Peter Parker, new uniform for Black Cat. You're going to get the first Silver Sable in ASM 265. You're going to get the double-sized annual number 19 with her with some nice headlight cover. Paul will get my reference. And a great headlight cover right here.
Hey-o.
And I will say this. If this doesn't sell, this is going right to CGC. This is a 9A candidate. And it is beautiful in its current headlight condition. So
Wait a minute. You mean you're not going to send it to PGX?
I don't no.
PG sucks.
Headlights here. I do like it. It's National Woman Day, so let's be respectful and show the headlight. The Venom center takes all.
I don't think they have women working at PGX anyway. So
No. I only got 2 guys there anyway.
It's a garage.
unless it's like female cats.
Anyway, how much is this, JD? How much are you asking?
A whole lot, $150.
$150. That's it. Dang.
Shipped.
Dude, free shipping, people.
For all those.
Y'all know that Spider-Man stuff is
just
going hot.
Take Spidey headlights in the chat.
Oh.
All right, so there you go. $150 shipped. Buy it now.
I'm adding in a Spider-Woman pregnant just in case we have to celebrate women in all shapes and forms.
Pregnant women matter.
Pregnant women matter. There you go.
Hey, Paul, can you send that to him?
Yep.
All right, so I guess I'll go ahead and show my buy it now real quick. I got this Spider, or as Chad likes to call it, Spider Gideon. Spider Geddon, #1. It's the Philip Tan variant from KRS Comics. I guess they said they only issued 1,500 of these. But actually, they came with a certificate of authenticity. I went and put this in one of those nice E. Gerber Mylites 2s with a halfback. So there you go. You get the Mylar for free, as they say, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and do a buy it now of $20 plus the 7 priority shipping on that if anyone is interested. And I think just to get some action started, we'll see what happens here. I got a couple Marvel Age books. This one's kind of the throw-in my opinion, for this lot. I got a Marvel Age 90. It's kind of ticked off on the side, but it's a cool, like, Todd McFarlane preview for the Torment Spider-Man storyline. And newsstand. So there you go. Cool book there. But in my opinion, the great book of this lot is the Stan Lee Marvel Age #41. I know this one was hot for a while.
Dude, that is, dude. I thought, when I first saw that cover, I thought it was a picture of Gulak.
Gulak's in the house.
I'm actually sending mine.
This is a pretty decent condition book. I would say maybe fine to very fine. It does need a cleaning because it's got that white background. So we'll see if anyone wants this for $20 plus 7 shipping. So Chad, you can go ahead and start. You want me to start my own timer since you got your handful? All right.
Boom. Yep.
So all right, let's see if anyone wants this. And if you don't like this lot, please feel free to use this time to go ahead and hit the F5 button or sign out, sign back in, and do that refresh. So, and I apologize to Brandon Stawinski. He got his bid in just a little bit too late for those Batman Damned books. So, if you guys want to bid, just go ahead and throw those bids in at any time during the timer.
Whoa, hey, Chad, are you okay?
Upset.
I'm a little upset.
God, is that Brandon? Brandon didn't get those damn books. Now he's crying.
That's my world.
Dang.
That's my world. I'll mute mine for a second.
Love kid.
So while we're staring at these and not bidding, we got Jeremy Edwards in the panel. I'm so excited. It's been too long since we saw Jeremy on the Comic Core. What's going on, man?
Not a lot, man.
One of the OGs of the CCC, or the comic book CBC.
First inductee into the Comic Core Hall of Fame.
Hell yeah, brother.
Trinity Entertainment, one of the best.
What? Simply the best.
Chad, I sent you your money. Did you get your money?
I did receive that, Bueller. I'm going to send you your books out tomorrow.
Yeah, so
good. That's good
Comically Flawed, you get both these books for a $20 bid. So this is just like a preview for the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man run leading into Torment. So I think this actually either came out at the same time or predates Spider-Man #1. And like I said, it's got ticks along the side. It's kind of the throw-in for this book right here.
It's about that time.
I know. I think at one point this was like a $40 or $50 book. I'm not sure if it still is. I just kept seeing it in my pile of books to sell. So I figured why not see if anyone wants it tonight. And if not, that's fine too. I'll probably just go ahead and file it away if it doesn't sell tonight. And there's the timer. So it's going in the in pile to get filed away. All right.
Bueller, you want to go? You got anything?
No, I don't got nothing.
All right, because I got.
It's like he adds a sticker every 2 minutes.
I got something special for you,
Bueller. These are buttons.
But wait a minute. But before you go, we haven't ended round 1 yet. We still got one more person ready to go, and that's Jeremy. What you got, Jeremy?
All right. I'll tell you what. Somebody asked for some Marvel books. I don't have much Marvel books, but what I do, somebody might want. Let's see here. I'm going to do a Donny Cates lot.
Oh, whoa.
Since he's the hottest thing since sliced bread. we're gonna do Death of Inhumans #1, the 1 in 10. Do that one. Ghost Rider #1, both variants. And then I'm gonna have them throw in Venom Annual #1, Venom 1, the 1 in 10.
1 in 10. 1 in 10.
Venom #1, 2. All of these are in near mint, by the way. And the Death of Inhumans 1 in 10 comes in a top loader. Yes, #3 is in here. But not only is there one copy of #3, there's the scan variant, the second print. Then there's #4, 5. I'm missing #6. It's somewhere around here, but I got 7 and 8. And I'm also going to throw in Carnage Born #1. We're going to start the bidding. Since there's a couple of issues with #3, I'm going to start the bidding at $20. And if it gets to 40, I'll throw free shipping in there. But
all right.
Oh, God, that's nice.
Nice.
Very good. So $20, it gets you this like uber hot Venom lot right now. I mean, if you guys are paying attention to comics right now, which if you're here, you probably are. This is a phenomenal lot to get, especially if you're just getting caught up on Venom and weren't there from the beginning. I can't recommend this a lot enough. But we got Scott Farr at 20, but Take the Time Collectibles is already up to $25.
This one right
Brian
here
B.
for like $35 by itself.
$30 Scott Farr. And then did that what was the one with the hidden variant? Is that the hidden variant of that other Venom with the tongue and the teeth or whatever?
Oh, no, that was the regular one.
Okay, I was just making sure. We got Take the Time at 35. And Scott Farr's at 40.
Write all this down.
This is going quick, man. Yeah, I got Scott Farr first on my screen over Josh. It doesn't matter now. Scott Farr just went up to 45 just cause. So we got Scott Farr at 45.
45.
So that's free shipping, right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Free shipping.
Awesome. So right now it's in free shipping mode, guys.
Bueller, how was your day today?
I don't know.
Alex, the comic quarter, says he sent me a text. Where's my phone?
Bueller, I missed you all week.
I didn't get it.
$50 goes to Splash Page Comics. So take the time if you want to bid 51 or Josh. You guys get it up to 51.
The timer's
It'll
still
be yours.
going. The timer is still going.
Yeah, anyone can get in on this.
$50. Somebody.
Splash.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
All right, like I said, Josh Ellswick, $51.
51 by Josh Ellswick.
What are the
Splash?
rules
Take the
here?
time.
We're gonna do it like
$53 Splash Page Comics.
Oh,
53.
there we go.
All right, so we're in soft OT mode. So I got Splash. He's the leader right now, but Josh just put that $55 bid in.
That's a good deal.
Take the time. You got to go up another $1. Yes. Oh, 56. Yeah, sometimes like if you put your chat in on your phone or your iPad, it's going to go up instantaneously. But on our screens, it'll still take like a few seconds to upload, unfortunately.
We have very bad screens.
But nonetheless, Take the Time Collectibles is the leader right now at 56. But Josh just bid 58.
58.
58, feeling great.
58.
Staying up late.
58.
Hey, Carson.
Yeah.
60.
If somebody bids on a book and they pay us PayPal, what else do they leave us?
What was the question? Sorry.
Their address?
Yeah. Yeah, should I
Yeah,
read the rules?
the address.
We're going around two here in a second. But we got Josh Ellswick at $63. So we got a three-way bidding war going here. Who's going to fold and who's going to bid next?
Dude, it's a three-way, and I'm betting that James Ellsworth is going to win.
Oh, man. He's going to score with a roll-up pin.
That's horrible.
James
65.
65.
65. Jeremy, you want to go ahead and keep showing those books? We got Tacoma wondering what everyone's bidding on and going crazy about.
We're gonna go. I'll start back over at #1. We got pretty much the 1 through say 7 because I'm missing #6.
66.
Venom, but here we got Venom 1 in 10.
Did somebody take it from you?
2 Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. You can see what I paid for each of them either, by the way.
I want to eat their soul.
Death of Inhumans. This was a secret variant that they didn't even. It was the 1 in 10. I think it was something like a secret.
Jeremy,
like Josh.
Yeah.
Out.
Shh! Don't tell him.
Guys, I'll be right back.
All right.
Where was I at? Venom, the annual. I got all these mixed up. It's been a while since I did this. Venom 3.
Nice. Yeah, that's a money book right there.
Venom 8. Venom 7. These are all out of order because I did it a minute ago.
We got splash page at 66.
Yep. We're waiting to see if Take the Time Collectibles is going to bid 67 or is he going to fold?
It's a bargain.
And remember, it's free shipping.
Another Venom 3.
Hey, JD, check the chat. There was somebody asking what the shipping on your Buy It Now lot was.
It's free shipping.
Yeah. I went and put it was included.
Okay. It's 105 for these three and everything else.
All right.
And the other ones.
And Venom 1. The regular.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead.
Born.
Oh, yeah, and Carnage Board, too. So I'm going to go ahead and put up our get your bids in timer. So take the time. Would you like to keep the bids going or would you like to fold?
What we at? 66?
66.
66.
Splash. Mr. White Gloves.
66.
Execute Operation 66.
66 trombones in the big parade.
What's that from?
That's an old Golden Age song.
Yeah, that's what it is right there. That's what it is.
So we got 30 seconds. 27 seconds. Splash is going to take it.
All right, 66.
If you guys didn't know, the reason Paul likes Golden Ages is because he's old.
So are there 2 copies of number 3 in there, Jeremy? I thought there was just one.
Down.
Hey, you know what? I'll do something crazy for Jeremy. All right.
What's it?
There's 3 number 3s in there. There's the regular number 3, the second print, and
70 in time.
No. Hold up. It's called.
No, the bid's still going. Go ahead.
This is from the Raw General Manager.
I didn't get the email.
But there's too many computers and stuff going on.
71 splash.
We need the 205 general manager. We need Drake Maverick.
Yeah, bear in mind, Comic Core Chad is very good at shipping things out very fast.
Well, no, when it comes to
yeah, he's got to be the fastest shipper around. Just ask Jeremy.
Anyway,
I will throw these 2 books on Jeremy's auction, on Jeremy's lot.
Dang. So anyone can still get in on this thing. So you get 2 Venom 1s shipped to you for free by Chad if you win Jeremy's lot. So right now we got splash page at 71. But Jeremy, because we got a commotion from Chad, I wanted to be clear. How many issue 3s were in this lot again?
There were 3. There was the regular one, the second print, and the scan variant.
Okay, that's why I wanted to make sure.
This was the second print, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So there you go. Take the time. You gotta
add $5, man. If you add $5 to Jeremy's lot, you get these 2 books.
Okay, now Chad's adding 5.
Chad, why don't you just put those in my box that I bought from you? How about
that? Sorry to do this to you again. Take the time, but you got 1 minute to decide.
It's funny
your next
true. If we don't get $5, they go into the Bueller box.
Ooh.
Okay. So the bid is at 71 to Splash Page Comics. So take the time. Would you like to bid 72? Or would you like to fold so we can go on to the next round?
And just so everyone knows, those 2 books are special that Chad has because they have bags of boards on them.
Yep.
Need some bags and boards.
30 seconds.
Hey, if y'all need bags and boards, Bueller, you got a place where they can buy their bags and boards, don't you?
I got a place. I got a hookup.
I just got mine yesterday.
I got places.
I got mine for
I
Bueller.
like those bags and boards, Bueller. 30 seconds. And it's going to Splash. 4, 3, 75. You got it. So, Splash.
Oh, wait.
75 from
he got it in. He got it in.
He got it in.
Would you like to go 76?
Okay, so that's not
Chad. But Chad, here's my question to you. He went up $4 instead of $5. What happens to these two books now?
They go to the Bueller box.
What happens if Splash bids 76?
Oh, if Splash goes 76.
76 Splash?
76 in the big parade.
All right. I'll take the time, folks. So Splash Page Comics wins 2 lots. Congratulations, Splash Page Comics. And welcome back, Jeremy Edwards. What a
call, everybody.
Dude, so cool.
All right, so that would be the official end of round number 1. And before everyone refreshes their
Jeremy
feeds,
still got it. He still got it.
You still got
sell
it.
it with the best.
Listen.
All right, while everyone refreshes their feeds, I want to get some feedback from Paul, Bueller, and Legend. So far, what do you guys think of the action so far?
Ridiculous.
Chad,
nobody asked Chad.
Dude, I think this auction so far is amazing. Woodard, how many people are watching this thing live?
7.
7 says
7 people. That is freaking amazing.
All the people on the panel are watching.
We know what's a good option.
Watching.
We have 54 watching, so you guys are going to get some phenomenal deals tonight. But while we wait and recoup from round 1 and go in round 2, for those of you just joining us, I do want to review the rules one more time before we go into Chad's next lot. We got PayPal, friends and family. Include that shipping address in the PayPal notes. So if you win the books, and then if you want goods and services, you just have to pay an extra 3% on top of your total. They'll be put. And then don't forget, Jeremy, he's going to put his information in the chat shortly for Splash to pay him. We're going to have 2-minute timers like we have. We'll start the timer when the seller's ready. Soft overtime will continue until the other bidders fold. We will have the 60-second get your shit in timer, basically, if we don't see the folds come in time. Thank you for coining that phrase, Legend. I love it.
Well, I kind of borrowed it from Jim Ross because, you know, all the young
wrestlers that's true.
Are like, every young wrestler wants to make sure they get their shit in. They want to get their offense in before they want to learn how to sell properly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's the thing. Hey, and real quick, y'all guys have a great rest of the night here on the panel. I'm going to move to the chat. So I'll see y'all in the chat, man. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for joining us, Legend.
Thanks, Legend.
Taco Bell time. Love you, Legend.
Oh, man, I miss Taco Bell. Shipping will be decided on by the seller, so basically it's going to vary all night. So if this is your first live auction ever, obviously the shipping is going to be different between all of us because we all live in different regions. Our post office have different rules and that stuff. And like I said earlier, panelists can bid. If they want to do a bite now, I'd probably just ask they wait till the next panelist goes. That way the chat has ample opportunity to take advantage of the bite now. With that being said, we still got plenty of people in the chat. We got Tacoma Comics, Who Dat Comics and Movies, Sam Stenglewood, Jeffrey, Comic-Con, Henson, Flaming Sheila's in the chat. Take the Time Collectibles, he's still in there. Discovery Bay, he's with us. One of my favorites, Joe Ryan Comics. We got Bake the Snake. Love Bake the Snake. We got Josh Ellswick. With that being said, Chad, I will let you start round number 2.
Okay.
Put the camera on yourself.
Hold on, I got too many buttons to press.
Oh man,
he's a lot of work, Chad. He's a lot of work.
Yes. Now the chair dropped. All right, so I'm starting this particular lot off at $100, free shipping. It's called the Marvel movie, Disney movie property lot, and it's got some really hot books. And the first hot book is this Amazing Spider-Man, and in the background you got the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's where Johnny Storm died.
Then we also got the Old Man Hawkeye for the Avengers, right?
Marco
Johnny Storm died
for a minute.
Oh, okay.
That's why this lot's worth $100. Ready? Then you got some Jim Lee Iron Man goodness.
I don't have $100.
Well, hold up. We also got Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's old school.
But now we get into the spec books. The spec books. I live and die by spec books. We're gonna go with the Miss Marvel.
Is that an octopus?
That's first appearance of Raven Darkholme
Newsstand.
Also known as Mystique.
And an octopus.
And an octopus.
And we'll go Jared Leto.
Oh.
First Morbius in his solo book.
There's more than one.
Yep. And since congratulations, they've got it back. And I saw this guy last week in Las Vegas, and I ate his seafood tower because he got into a fight with his wife.
Is that what they call that now?
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, number 1.
Damn.
I go $5.
As it's starting bid's got to be 100.
Damn it.
So starting bid is $100 for this wonderful lot of comic books. You get a Ghost Rider number 1 and a first cameo of Mystique, among a lot of other sweet books.
Do you take payments?
It is a great deal.
Monthly installments?
First, Chad's going to go ahead and start that timer for himself.
I did.
Awesome.
It's first Raven Darkholme, even though you don't know that until Miss Marvel's there. You got that Ghost Rider blue cover. It's just a gorgeous lot. It's underrated at 100.
You didn't tell the whole story, Chad. You ate his seafood tower and his donuts.
Yeah. Let's be honest about what he means by seafood tower.
Scott Farr is wondering the grade on that Ghost Rider, Chad.
Chad's going to come back with not shitty.
It's
not bad.
Not bad. That's good grade. That's official right there. That's an official PGX grade right there. Not bad.
I think I have a not bad graded book back here.
$100, Brandon Stowinski Comics, and that is $100 shipped, by the way. $100 shipped. So
Can't go
Brandon
wrong.
Stowinski.
Brandon also
gets the only bidder.
Brandon gets the statue that I have.
Oh my God, there's still a.
That's the seafood tower he's talking about.
Oh man, he'll have those books shipped.
What happened when I got that? Look.
And he's showing the eyeball now.
See, that's why you don't hang out with celebrities.
That'll get us some views.
That'll
get us the rest.
Get rid of.
Hey, Chad.
Anyway, we got $100. The Brandon Stowinski Comics.
And he says my eyes are bad.
It's funny because it's true.
And you're old.
Man, I wish
he's not that old.
He's like dirt.
How much time's left, Chad?
17 seconds.
So in 17 seconds, Brandon Stowinski's going to get him a steal of the deal if no one bids against him here.
Yeah, I mean that Miss Marvel and the Ghost Rider,
those are two really good books.
That's $100 easily right there. Then you get the Morbius, the 2 Morbius books.
What's that one?
There it is. Brandon Stowinski takes it for $100 ship. Big
congratulations,
Brandon.
Isn't that the one I bought earlier?
That was the Beulah box.
You bought something? Oh yeah, that's right. You did. Congratulations,
Bueller. He's rehashing your books, Bueller.
Yeah, Chad, I would gladly pay you Tuesday for those comic books today.
All right. So next up in my lineup, we got Discovery Bay Comics. You ready, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. What you got?
So, how many rounds do you think we'll go? Do you think we'll go more than 2?
I think it's 14.
18, what do you guys think about 3 rounds? Three rounds.
So I'm going to save that Immortal Hulk lot for the 3rd round.
Oh.
All right, you heard it here. Immortal Hulk for the 3rd round. For round number 2.
Yeah, that's an 8 books in that lot. So we're going to go with some indie stuff that I've been reading, and I got too many of them. And I'm going to put together kind of another lot here. We're going to start with Die.
Ooh.
That's a good book.
I love Die.
Yeah, this is a really great book. If you guys if you're not reading, we got Die 1, Die 2,
Die 1 first
3.
print, Die 3 first print.
Yeah, these are all first
Push
prints.
the camera, Chad.
Prints.
That's some nice dice.
So do I need to click myself, or is that?
No, it's all on now, Chad.
No, not
okay,
online.
right, just keep talking.
Wait till you go to the
So we got Die 1, 2, and 3, but there's more good reading out there, fellas. There's some more good reading in the independent world. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're gonna add some. We're gonna go Prodigy.
Ooh,
if you haven't read Prodigy, so we're gonna go Prodigy 1, 2, and 3, all first prints. Also,
very cool.
Prodigy is amazing.
Prodigy 1, 2, and 3, all first prints.
I'm interested. Look at that shark cover.
Oh yeah.
It's DS Comics. Where's DS Comics? That's Shark Tits right there.
So there's one more. This by the way, this shipping is going to be 14 because I've got 6 more books in here because they're all independent. Okay. The next one, or should I wait and see if anybody even bids on these and have these be add-ins?
You can do it as a stacker.
You want me to start the timer?
Yeah, go ahead and start the timer and see if anybody's even interested.
What's the opening bid on these?
What's the opening bid?
Let's go. Well, I hopefully we're gonna get more. So I got $14 in shipping already, and we're just gonna start it at $5.
All right, so $5 is the opening bid.
$5.
And honestly, if you only get you got JD at 10. JD,
there you go.
$10.
Yeah, so we got first print dies 1, 2, and 3.
Am I not allowed to bid?
And we got first print prodigies 1, 2, and 3.
Comics Misexplained at $20. People love these two.
All right, hey.
He knows
He just set up it by $5 for no reason. Comics Misexplained at 20.
Hey, Misexplained 25. Okay, so we're gonna put in the next set of 3. And the next set of 3, I will go. This one's been a pretty good read too. I got Empty Man. First Prince 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
Great story.
Volume 2.
A lot of good reads here, guys. I mean, when we're talking about comics, we're talking about good reads. Everything I've shown you right now, these are all good reads. 1, 2, and 3.
Empty Man is one of my favorites.
Come on, JD. You're losing, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Get it up
1, 2, and 3. No, hey, that's not bad. You got what is that, 9?
Bueller looks like Stone Cold meets Charles Bronson.
We got 9. We got 9 great smaller titles. Prodigy. Prince 1, 2, 3. And then that was Die.
Just to recap, we're at $25.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna bid anyway.
And
I have
Empty Man.
I'm gonna get Colin Bunt to sign all 3 of those.
Empty Man 1, 2, 3.
Comics Misexplained up to $30.
$30.
I have one more set of dollars. I have one more set of 3, and they'll fit in the box.
So, we're in overtime. We're in overtime.
All right.
So if someone wants this next set of 3, what do they got to bid?
They don't have to bid. I'm not going to put it in there.
Oh, well, never mind. Sorry.
I'll put it in there if we get to $35, and that's a screaming deal.
There you go.
So if you want to see what these are, $5 more, that's still a good deal for all these. Anyway. So $5 more to see what this next independent title is, knowing that it's a good read. There it goes. Ogre. 1, 2, and 3.
Don't know Ogre, but I like indies, so I'm in.
Yeah, no, you're gonna love these. This is a good read too. Ogre from Source Point.
Comics Misexplained bids. We don't take change, so I'm gonna round you up. Comics Misexplained bids $37.
Nice.
All right, so there's 12 books in this lot. That is all independent titles, all great reads.
Stawinski, I just got it. I will be sending these out tomorrow.
Empty Man 3.
Empty Man is so good. Much
1.
Fun. Such a great series.
Die.
Die is good.
2.
I don't have Prodigy.
1.
Yeah, Die is great. Prodigy. Really I think those are 2.
Prodigy is really good.
Oh, that's the only one. That's the one I don't have.
So JT Comics. Do you fold? It looks like a bid 38.
And then Ogre.
Fold.
3, 2, and
I love you, DB. I love you, JB, but I gotta fold.
No worries.
I only need 3 of those books.
Fold, so your winner is Comics Misexplained.
Who, by the way, is a Comic Core Unlimited guy.
There you go.
Unlimited
Excellent. Excellent. So, do I need to put that back in the chat, or does he have it? I can send him an IG.
No, your ID's in the description. You're good.
Okay.
Unless Comics Misexplained.
And that's just 36. So 36 and 14 is $50 even.
Awesome. All right, next up, we got JD.
Oh, okay.
JD.
Let's do a Venom lot. Before there was symbiotes, let's do a straight up symbiote. So a Venom 1. This is a Tyler Kirkman available at C2E2 to get this signed. You've got a J. Scott Campbell, the 1 in 50 variant, I think. Right,
Nice.
Venom 1. You got the Ade Granoff variant, and if I butcher their names, just don't tell them, or I don't really. And this was actually taken from a previous.
Camera.
Get ready! Here comes the hammer. You ready? ASM 569, which is just.
Hey Chad, did you switch the camera
similar.
yet?
I'm sorry, I was drinking.
Oh, this is why we can't have nice things.
I was drinking. I'm sorry.
This is why limited should do this. Okay. Were you drinking clear liquors again?
Look, out of the bottle, son.
All right. About time you grew up. All right. We got a Venom 1 Tyler Kirkman variant. You got the J. Scott Campbell 1 in 50 retail variant. You have the Ade Granoff exclusive variant. You have what it's based on is an ASM 569 variant. Amazing Spider-Man. You have the glow in the dark. What do they call it? The Enemy Within. And the glow still works. I checked it in the bathroom earlier. I did not do anything on the comic. I just brought the comic to the bathroom.
That's how he made it.
Everything there. I'm going to start the bidding at $20, and you get all of these. There will be if it gets a little higher, there will be an add-on, which is a CBSI top 10 this week, and Comic Tom is probably talking about it right now.
All right, we got Comically Flawed's coming out at $40. Sorry, Paul.
Wow. And
it's already at $40.
By the way, grades on all this stuff, I would have shipped these in. So I'm going to ship these in. I'm going to look at each one in particular. This is a 9.8. I'm not going to say 9.8. I'm just going to say this is near mint plus, near mint plus. Here, never been. Actually, this is still in the poly bag. Actually, Tyler Kirkman has never been touched. This I could tell you has never been touched since I bought this because of the glow in the dark thing. I never opened it up. I never read this story, to be honest with you. And then this one I would say is a near mint. I would say that this is the only one that does not have 9.8 potential, but close to it. It's a if you press it, yes. But everything else is probably a 9.8. I mean, they're untouched. There's no defects. The corners are beautiful. I do take care of my books. If anybody's received books from me, they will tell you I do take care of it. So, grade on the 569. I'm going to say it's a 9. If you press it, the 569.
$50. Take the time collectibles.
Oof, we're $10 away from an add-on.
$60. Comically Flawed.
All right, Comically Flawed. Are you ready? He just bought some stuff, so your shipping is going to be free. By the way, Comically Flawed. Venom number 7, the top out variant.
There it is.
Hidden variant that Comic Tom has number 2 right now. This is near mint as well. Never been opened, never been read because I bought a real number 7. I'm going to tell you right now, this is I do take care of my books. I do have a lot of 9.8s that I've shipped in. I have books from 1983 that I read that I still get 9.8s on. These are all potential 9.8s. I would say the only one that's not, I wouldn't feel great getting.
Ellswick 65.
We're at 65.
John 70 Flawed.
Without a press. Without a press, this will not get a 9.8. And with a press, it's close.
75.
This is such a black cover where
80.
I see no flaws on this. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful Venom lot. If you're a Venom fan, the glow in the dark still works, which is actually a thing. This is kind of like a throw-in. If we get a couple of bucks more, I'm going to throw it in anyway. Why not? Where's that book? I had a Venom book that I was going to throw in. Venom 3. Where is this thing? You know what? We have to stick to Venom. We have to stick to Venom.
Ellswick's out. So at least Take the Time and Comically Flawed going. And Comically Flawed is in the lead with $80.
And Comically Flawed, by the way, your shipping will be free. I will pay more if I have to ship more, but I think because you bought earlier, I'm going to give you free shipping on this.
Chuck Load is in the chat.
Chuck.
Oh, Chuck.
One of the best.
Get a load of this fun.
I got to actually hit up Chuck because I was going to see if I could send something to him.
I'm assuming we're in overtime mode, right, Chad?
Oh,
Chad, you got the timer?
Yeah, the timer's going. Hold on.
Oh, it's still going?
Let me find something here.
All right, so just to recap, Comically Flawed is in the lead with $80. Take the Time Collectibles. Would you like to bid 81 or would you like to fold?
And I'm including a Comic Tom top 10. A Comic Tom tonight, number 2 overall. Right there. Apparently it's got the Dylan Brock, which is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
So this is, I don't know. He's in there. I read the 7 story. He answers the door and everything. No spoiler alert. Spoilers with this, though.
All right, there's the timer that we just remembered.
Here we go.
So once again, we're still waiting on that poll.
Oh, sorry about that.
From, I think it was Take the Time Collectibles.
Mr. Gal.
I agree with Comically Flawed. We're going to get the put your shit in timer here. So let me put 1 minute on the clock.
Timer. Here it is.
And there we go.
Let's
take the time just folded.
Oh, it's a great run. Can I give it to him?
Oh, there it is. It finally popped up on my screen. So we got a winner in Comically Flawed.
Great job.
All right. So congratulations, Comically Flawed. You got a lot of books there. I believe the person who went next last time was Chad from 90 MF Comics. So Chad, are you ready for your next lot?
Chad.
Where's Paul?
I think that would be a no.
Okay. So,
where's Paul?
But in the meantime, I just saw another person pop in our panel. We got Who Dat? Comics and Movies. What is going on? Who Dat? Oh, he's got an awesome hat from his vacation. He's back.
You look good, bro.
Oh, looks good. Look at him.
Oh,
he's drinking some rum.
He's got some HC7, I think.
If he didn't have his kids in the house, he'd be lighting a cigar right now. Would you?
Real quick question for Who Dat? Did you find anything? Did you go on the hunt while you were down there?
They don't have anything in Cuba. All I can say is
they got Golden Age down there. I'm swearing to God they do.
They got this for really cheap, like $18.
I remember going over a buddy's once. He had HC7 and HC15, but I don't remember leaving.
I got 7, 4-year, and then just a regular white.
Well, with that being said,
then no Golden Age though. No Golden Age out there.
Welcome, we missed you. And Bueller looks like a biker at Blue Oyster Club from Police Academy. Bum, 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 bum.
All right. So while we got you up, Who Dat, do you have anything you'd like to try to sell right now? Are you ready?
Not
at
the moment.
Okay.
I'll come back later. But these are the cigars that people are wondering.
All right. As I say, I can go next unless Jeremy was all ready to go. And he's still muted. Okay. I'll go ahead and get into my big lot. I don't have any room for these Wolverines, guys. And Chad, if you want to click on my screen, there we go.
I got you.
So I believe I have 32 Wolverine books. I'm just going to put them in a priority mailer. So I'm going to start this at $30 plus the $15 shipping. So Chad, you can just go ahead and start the timer. I'll keep showing the books. But yeah, I just need to get rid of these Wolverines because I don't have room for them. So I got 63, 61, 60, 59, 58, newsstand, 56, 57. So sorry, they're a little bit out of order there. 55, number 54, 53, 52. And next up, I got 51. And then I got to throw in that awesome Silvestri cover with the claws and the die cast of one of my favorite covers from this. We got number 49. Another great Silvestri cover in 48, 47, 42, number 33, Number 32. Another cool Sylvester cover in 31. Number 30. Number 26. A phenomenal Jim Lee cover for a 25. I don't know why I'm putting this in there. I should have kept it, but I'm putting it in there. Another Jim Lee cover in 24. Number 23. 21. Number 15. And then we go into single digits with number 9, Newsstand. So there you go. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. The last one is number 3. So if anyone just wants a big old stack of Wolverines, $30 plus 15 shipped. So there you go. So boom, you get all these Wolverine books. So yeah, try to throw in a few single digits in there. And no one wants them, so that's cool. So we'll just take those and sell them for $1 later. So who was next? So Jeremy, I don't think he was ready. Chad's out again. So I guess by default, that is the end. Unless Houdat, you have anything ready yet?
Oh, can I go? Can I go?
Yeah, that'd be this. Okay, he says go ahead. So with that, we're starting round number 3. So Chad, what you got?
All right. So
did you click on yourself?
I did. I am going to start this one off at 200 bones.
Ooh.
The reason I'm going to go 200 is I came across a book today that was still in the bag from the day I bought it and didn't even realize I had it. And it is
Damn.
Never Been Read.
I'm happy you're here for this, Jeremy.
Yeah. I want to hear a Batman fan not buy this.
And the other reason I'm going to sweeten the pot, I'm going to throw in this one too.
Oh, man. Now, this is where the straps come down. All right, there we go. Woo!
What kind of condition is that Star Wars?
Dude, this is
bad.
There's no tear or there's no damage on it. This guy is this is from Alex the Comic Book Hoarder's. What did you believe? Hey Paul, what's
Honey Hole?
Honey Hole. Old people say Honey Hole in Pittsburgh. And
need my other water.
All right, you Yenzer.
These two, and hey, you know what? If you wanted this, it's right beside the paint can.
Is that 880 a beautiful copy too?
This one, literally, this is how I found it. It was in the bag.
Oh my god! Like,
and I was like, God, should I had that?
That's a rare in your household.
That's awesome. And
so we got JD at $200.
And I'm like, this is not a Joker cover. This is an awesome
Jeremy. Jeremy, who's on this cover, Jeremy?
James Gordon's son.
Jeremy says the Joker.
Jock and Scott Snyder both say it's the Joker. So.
Oh, shut up, Jeremy!
I'm so glad Jeremy's here for this.
President,
we got comically flawed at 220.
220.
You are fake news.
Bear Island really wants to know the condition on that 880, but we got JD at 225.
I saw a splash page ask, was that a first print of the Star Wars?
I mean,
yeah, it's got the 30 cent. It's got the newsstand barcode. Actually, yeah, you do want to look at the top corner, though. I did forget.
On this?
No, on the Star Wars to make sure it's not that reprint. I think there's one copy that has it'll say like reprint next to Luke Skywalker, top left hand corner.
Show it to me real quick.
Yeah, I think it's a first print.
The splash page. You can
show the price. There you go.
Yeah,
it says 30 cents. Yeah, I got it. I got a copy of it slab, so I need one for my son.
So just to recap, we got JD Comics at 225. Comically Flawed was before him with 220. And Chad, you got a timer, or do I need to grab it?
Yeah, I got it. We'll go.
Okay.
And you know what? Like, for the hell of it,
230. Comically Flawed.
I could throw in this Batman Elmer Fudd too.
Well, you have to pay away money to do that.
Good. This is a good read. If you haven't read this,
does it come with a bag and board?
I
have. That's extra.
Two deep at 35. Elmer Fudd. 240 comically flawed. Elmer Fudd is over like Rover.
I will look, Bueller.
What?
Look, I bought this using your code.
250 JD.
Congratulations.
Keep showing that 880 and that Star Wars #1, Chad. Comically flawed, 255. Keep holding the books up. There you go. 260 JD. If I remember right, on the Bay of Ease, that Detective 880, it just keeps going up. I think it's past 250 by now. Star Wars #1, I think it speaks for itself. That's a book every collector should have in their collection.
Since JD, I love you. I love JD. He's my brother from another mother.
Yeah, we get in trouble.
I'm going to throw in this Ron Mars signed.
Oh, is the big dog going to come out and play?
Roman has bought a book from me.
Dog.
That's from me.
Roman Curtis. All right, we got 260 to JD. They say put them back in a bag and board. Yeah, I think that's the next pro bag.
So right now we're getting. Look at this lot. A signed Green Lantern. And what is this? Detective 880.
Yep, with the Joker or James Jr. on the cover. I still don't know.
The more you touch it, the more I get nervous.
All right, there's the timer. We got two bidders in. 265 is comically flawed.
Don't touch it.
Go 5 more bucks, JD. I'll give you something special. Like these.
270 to JD. And we got some 10 centers coming in here. Wow. 275, comically flawed.
Man.
Go to 280, I get this.
Heroes in Crisis, Tom King.
That was my book. I got that book. I want my money back.
So JD's in the 290, comically flawed.
How about this?
It's raining books in Chad's household now. So 290, comically flawed. 300 to JD.
Strip club.
It keeps going up.
You gonna fold?
Even Alex the Comic Quarter says you got a nice lot there, Chad. Keep holding the 880 up. Hold it up. Put the Star Wars next to it.
Oh,
the Joker draws in.
You told me not to touch it anymore.
Put up that Joker cover.
I'll show you that Joker cover. Hold on.
It's a good read too, by the way. If you guys haven't had a chance to read that here, I highly recommend it.
All right.
Underrated.
Yes.
I think it's going to JD.
Yep. Let's see. No, comically flawed. 310 bones.
I don't have anything else to throw in there. How about this Dark Knight Metal?
Okay. Awesome. 315 JD Comics.
What do they have to get that medal?
They're getting it now.
Okay. What
320 comically flawed. We're going in 5s now, it looks like. This is great. What you got, JD? Do you bid 325?
How long do I gotta wait for shipping, Bueller? How long do I wait for shipping?
Tomorrow. My wife's in
Dang, 320. That's worth the extra $5 right there to make Chad go to the post office.
What year is it?
This is
the end of Twin Peaks: The Return. We got 325 JD Comics. And anyone can still get in. Comically Flawed has not folded yet. He keeps bidding. So if anyone wanted to throw down a big bid before, what great Legend show for? Oh, I think he was talking about the subscribers. So Legend, I guess you want to confirm that $400 bid or what's going on there. But we got Comically Flawed at 330. So yeah, it's official. $330 is the bid to Comically Flawed. I thought Legend was laying a hammer down.
I got this too.
Oh crap!
335, and we got some Is that some Silver Age Flash?
Yeah. Legend was throwing down some Robert Galvin numbers right there.
350, comically flawed.
I don't have a bag that this will fit in.
Uh-oh.
What do I do now?
That's all right. They don't want bags. Just send the books in the.
Throw this in too.
375, by the way, to JD Comics. And you get that first the death in the DC universe, even though I think it's the second appearance, still phenomenal. David Finch cover. But we're bidding on some Jock, and we're bidding on some Star Wars #1 with, like, just show the stack.
I love that.
Like, how big is this stack?
I want to see that Star Wars more than anything else.
Yeah.
I am that guy.
Chad's throwing a short box at this point.
Because I don't have a 9-cent.
380, comically flawed. All right.
This thing is never been read. If Alex the comic book hoarder knows the gentleman that sold me this, and
395, JD.
This guy told me this has never been read.
That's a nice looking copy. 400, comically flawed.
400 degrees.
And I'll throw this in. You sold yours.
This is my last bid. This is my last.
All right. What you got?
For all you smokers out there.
$420 to JD.
That's for your
comically flawed.
That's for your medically thing.
All right. So falls in your cart, comically flawed. Do you bid 425? Do you fold? Does anyone else want to sneak in?
JD.
All right, I'm sending it right your way. As long as
he says he's done.
JD, it's coming to you tomorrow.
All right, it's on its way.
Wow, man, it is hot in here.
I have a bag for this one though.
Just put it in the middle.
Well, do me a favor. Do not drop anything or spill any whiskey on it.
No, I'm putting watch. I'm going to walk over here.
How is he supposed to watch you walk over there?
I can't watch you.
He's going to start walking away, and we're going to hear.
So, like Chad's pacing around, what are your thoughts, Bueller and Paul, so far on the auction? We're going into the tail end here. What do you guys think?
This is the auction?
Chad's still an idiot.
All right, we're going back to see what the chat looks like before we go into the next panelist. We got Bear Island Comics. It looks like Chad's buying dinner at C2E2. That sounds like a great idea. I like the way he thinks. We still got the Great Legend Show holding it down with the Blu-ray and Chin, the chat. And Jason Smith, one of my favorites. He wants me to sign up for a Weird Stock app, which I owe him that still. And we had just another awesome bidder hop in the chat. Thoro Q Boro, definitely sub him up. He started making videos this last week. And we got Captain Cold Collectibles. He says, good evening. And Josh Ellswick, he's been bidding on some lots tonight. He says, great show. Thank you for joining us, Josh Ellswick. And we still got Comics Misexplained. And he's burning it down. We got The Architect, Sam's Tangled Web.
Damn, nice.
And Chuck Loaded Comics. I can't wait to see his C2E2 coverage. You know he's going to have the best C2E2 coverage around. And the uncanny one himself, the Prince of New Zealand, Kyle Walk is in the chat. So next up, I believe we have Discovery Bay Comics with continuing into round number 3. What you got?
All right. Well, we're gonna play the Immortal Hulk speculation game, and we will start with. He's got to die first, right? Before you can make him immortal, because somebody said that this was important to the storyline. So we start there. Civil War II, number 3. Do I have to click myself?
No, you don't have to do any clicks, man.
Okay. We'll start there. Civil War II, number 3. Now, this one, the only one I could get was the stupid Pickle Rick one, but you know which one this is. Avengers 684, but cover B. And then we'll go to Immortal Hulk, and we'll start with number 1, the Midtown Comic exclusive cover for the number 1. Number 2 is not first print. Number 2 is third print. but it's still in the run, and I think that's the only one. Everything else will be first print. So number 3 will be first print.
Nice.
And number 4 will be first print, but cover B. And number 5 will be first print. And number 6 will be first print. And number 7 will be, let me see, yep. So how many books is that in one? I believe that's 9, which would be the max for.
Can you show the Immortal Hulk number 1 again?
6.
Is that a variant or?
Yeah, it's the
this is the Midtown exclusive variant.
Oh man,
the
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And what's the plot going for?
All right, so we have I want to do. God, what do you think about shipping on this? I think this is a. You know what? I'll just include the shipping, and we'll say we start the bidding at $50.
All right, guys,
shipping's
$50.
Included. Shipping's included in the number.
Ship.
Whatever the last number is what it is. Shipping is included. So if you want me to go through them again?
Yeah, it looks like you get Immortal Hulk 1 through 7. The second one was the third print, right?
Yeah, the only one that's not a first print, I guess, would be number 2, right? Number 2 is third print.
$50.
Third print. And you know what? Number 1 is an exclusive, but it's 6th print. Is that what that means? The last 6 on the end? You guys know how to read.
I think it meant the like the 6th cover. No, it usually is.
No, that 6th would have been in the other one. This would have been 6th print on first.
I didn't think so.
It started the clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the Civil War 2 number 3.
And then you've got the
Death of Immortal Hulk by Hawkeye. And then the Pickle Dick one, that's where he comes back.
This is where he comes back. So you got the death, he comes back, and then you go 1 through 7.
Yeah, which
with
are all very
1 and
right now.
1 and 2 are going to be not first print, but 3 through 7 are all first print.
$60 goes the Comic Core Chad out of nowhere.
There you go. So,
yeah, just getting any of those like first books is very difficult right now for an affordable price. So even though like that second, I think even those that second issue, the multiple
that Alex Ross cover of with the hole in the chest.
Yeah, that might be the best in the run.
Oh man!
All right, Paul's taking off. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight, Midwest Comic Man.
Later, Paulie.
See you, Paul. Good night, Paul.
Yeah, Jason Smith says the first issue is a 5th cover, first print. Oh, he says 6th cover. So I'm pretty sure he's right.
What did everybody think about the social media embargo for Shazam listing a month early?
I think that's high hopes.
Yeah.
Usually they wait till the weekend of, man. That's a very good sign. Because remember Justice League, they wouldn't let anyone touch that thing until it came out because they were afraid of the reviews. So they have a lot of confidence in Shazam.
Did you see the reactions though?
Look at that! Look at that book!
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh my God, that's a sick book.
So we got Chad at 60. We got Josh Elswick right behind him. Will he bid 61 or will he fold out once that timer goes? Or is anyone else?
That's shipping included. And the shipping's already included in that number. And that's 9 books. That's a great deal.
I have that book.
There's the timer. So 61, Josh Elswick. The Comic Core. Do you bid 62 or do you fold? Or does anyone else want to start coming in on this Immortal Hulk lot? Because these are some sizzling hot books right now.
1, 2.
Bueller's got ones. See if we can get it on this, it sounds like. So Comic Core Chad folds. That means for $61, it's going to Josh Elswick. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Great.
Excellent. Great deal, man. Great way to start that run.
Yeah. Very good.
Yep.
Last payment. It's easy payment, by the way. So thank you for that.
Awesome.
Please make sure to put your address in there.
Yeah.
Yep. So once again, I guess I could recap the rules one more time if you guys want me to, just because we were in the midst of round 3. So PayPal, friends, and family, don't forget the address. If you need goods and services, just add 3%. 2-minute timers will start when the seller says so. Soft overtime, rules apply. 60-second timer for get your shit in, basically, or get your bids in, I guess I should say. Shipping will be decided by the seller, and the panelists can bid like JD and Chad have been doing in the last couple lots. And here we go. So next up, speaking of JD, I believe it is your turn.
Very cool. Well, just a reminder to everybody, I have this buy it now out here. ASM 265. Venom, the Beautiful. The Sinner Takes All number 3. All these are going to be really nice condition, I promise. ASM 195, which is a old book from 1979, which I would actually say is probably one of the nicest books I've ever seen from that lot. Pregnant. You're going to have here the second appearance of Black Cat and the origin. Here you're going to have the first, I forget her name. It's what's her name? Mary Jane Watson's kid. But look at that. She's
Mayday.
Yeah. And you have a slabbed. This is $150 all in, shipped in there. Let me know if you want that. This is the What If 105 and a 7.5. That could easily be upgraded if somebody did the right thing and press it and clean it like I didn't. Because I literally had it sitting. I found it on the floor of my storage facility. That shows you where I found that. Okay, let's do a Valiant lot. Is anybody into Valiant here, or am I going the wrong track here? I'll know like this. I have books to add, but if anybody knows what this is the first appearance of Bloodshot. Or is this the first appearance of Bloodshot? $40 starting shipping. I will add books throughout the time and throughout it every $5. We're starting at $40. We hit 45. By the way, these are 9.8 candidates. Actually, I'm going to say this. They're not 9.8 candidates. I don't think they are. Somebody said they are. I disagree with them. And it's not the cover. It's the back cover. Everybody looks at the front cover. I look at the back cover. This needs a press and a clean. This is a 40. This is a 9.4 at best, in my opinion. This has a mark, a production mark on the back, so I wouldn't give it a 9.8, my personal opinion. But this is not the glossy. This is the matte version. You can tell by you can't really see right there. But it is glossy, but I don't think it's the glossy version. I'm pretty sure it's not. And there you go.
All right, so we got Ed D at 40.
Ed D, just because you bet on that earlier or you bid on that earlier, I'm going to throw in Eternal Warriors number 4. And I'm also going to throw in Shadow Man number 16, which is a first appearance in the Valiant universe. This is all old school Valiant, really good stuff. Goes to 45. I've got 3 books to add. 4 books to add at the next level, 45.
All right, you guys heard them. Get it up $5 more, and we'll throw in more Valiant. If you guys need Valiant stuff, this is must-have for any Valiant collector.
It has to do with some Valiant. So shipping, by the way, on this is going to be $7 with exception of one person who bought from me twice tonight.
There you go. So right now it's just Ed D at $40. So
Ed D.
I guess I should put a timer up since Chad is out of his chair. So we'll go ahead and put 2 minutes on the timer.
Every time, Chad. Every time.
I got the timer up. I got the timer up.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So Chad,
if you want a preview over $5, that's it.
Oh. And Ed D, if you wanted to bid $5 extra to get these extra books, you can go for it. But right now,
you will get chromium. You will get chromium.
35 rings.
Yep. you've got the several lots of chromium over here.
Let's see. In a moment, Ed D is about to get a deal.
Yeah, I mean these are hot. This is hot. Not this one, but
that rye in a decent condition on that all white cover.
Yeah, the rye, the cover is beautiful.
Yeah,
this cover is beautiful. I would press it before I would send it in, just because there's a mark by Gene Colan signature down here. If you don't know, this was all Jim Shooter, by the way.
Oh, that's
Roman Curtis. All right, Roman Curtis. Roman Curtis put up 45.
Okay.
So had Bloodshot.
Yeah, because it looked like he was right up before that timer on my end.
Yeah. Let's do Bloodshot 6, first appearance of Ninjak.
There you go.
I will add also Bloodshot 1, first Chromium book. I will add Bloodshot 0, and I will add Bloodshot number 7. Sorry, Bloodshot number 7. You've got Bloodshot 6 and 7, first 2 appearances, cameo and full appearance of Ninjak. You've got both Chromiums, 0 and 1. So I will show this again as it goes along. 5 more bucks gets 4 more books. All Valiant, by the way, that aren't related to Bloodshot. You might see some Harbinger in there. That's what I'm saying. I'll do a preview real quick. Is that the big ones are Eternal Warrior and Rise 0. In addition to that, you're going to get Eternal Warrior 4, which is a kind of throw-in. We go up $5 more to $50. I'm throwing in some Harbinger, including something that looks like this.
Oh, that's a good one.
Something that looks like first appearance of Harbinger 10. And I've got some Archer and Armstrong sitting here, too, if we go to 50. Where are we at, 45?
We're at 45 with the big dog Roman Curtis leading.
We go to 55. 55, you get the balance of the books.
Dang. So if you guys want to up these bids to get these extra Valiant keys.
The extra Valiant keys are going to be, just show it right now, might as well. Archer and Armstrong 0. Archer and Armstrong number 8, which is the double issue. You're going to get the Harbinger Dark Knight and the Harbinger number 10.
So we're going to go to the get your bids in timer here. We got 1 minute to go to make a decision. We're still at 45 with Roman Curtis. So Ed D, would you like to go up 46 or 55 to get all those wonderful books JD just showed, or would you like to fold?
$7 shipping, but it's, again,
that D folds. So there we go. So big congratulations to the big dog, Roman Curtis, at $45 plus 7 shipping.
Roman, congratulations. Roman, congratulations. These are yours.
All right. I think next up on my lineup, we've got Jeremy. Did you want to do another lot?
Jeremy's mute.
Sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, I got one.
Okay, you can go ahead, man. And we'll go to that next.
Do y'all want? I'm asking the chat. Do y'all want a independent speculation lot, or do y'all want some DC first appearances? And I'm gonna let y'all pick. I got a big book, but I'm hoping I don't have to sell the big book. I'll give a hint to what the big book is. You probably just saw it, but.
Ooh, that looks like first appearance of somebody right there.
Oh, I know that.
There it is. A little lower would be really nice. She wears leaves.
I'm hoping not to have to sell that.
Happy Women's Day, everybody. Happy Women's Day.
Well, I don't have a Shazam lot, legend, but okay, I'll go with this little independent speculation lot. It is a lot of 8 books this week. So I'm gonna start it out. I'm gonna start out at $1, but I'm gonna have to charge shipping for it. Unless you get tired, then I'll tell you if it's free shipping or not. No, Jeff Johnson, that 181 does not have the centerfold. But started off with this Infidel number 1. This is just a throw in. It's near mint, but it has this little crunch right here with it doesn't break color though. But all this out at $1. Then I got Gideon Falls, number 1 is dot cover, and then I got 2 through. And I got 2 issues number 5. So I'll go ahead and show them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the regular cover for 5. And number 6. If y'all don't want this, I can go with the DC lot if y'all want to say this.
You said bidding on that starts at $1?
Yeah.
And how much was shipping?
I think I'm gonna have to charge like about 6 or 7 for shipping because it is. Okay.
So you can get basically most around at Gideon Falls plus Infidel, which I think is a very good read as well, for $1 plus 7 shipping. We got Brandon Stawinski Comics in at $1.
And it's not an independent, but if you can get it to 25, I'll throw in this. This is the first appearance of Amanda Waller.
Nice. It's a good book.
Is this the last round or?
You can probably keep going.
Okay, cool.
If everybody wants to.
Yeah.
Bidding. As long as the bids come in, we could go.
I'll show some more I have in case any Michael Turner fans in the house.
Who doesn't love him some Mike Turner?
I got the Dark Knight's Metal number 1, the triptych version.
Oh man, those are beautiful.
Wonder Woman. Anybody's interested in those?
So if the bids come in, you'll start throwing these books in?
Well, I was going to do that as another lot, but if it gets high enough, I will.
Gotcha. All right, so we still got Stawinski with $1.
If y'all want this one, just hit me up.
And that did not have the pinup, right?
No, it doesn't have a pinup.
There were a lot of questions about that pinup earlier.
This was a PGX 2.5. I busted it out. It's really more like a 1.5 or a 2. But
okay. Still a very good book to have in the collection. So if you guys want a Batman 181, hit Jeremy up. What's the best way to hit you up, Jeremy?
You can hit me up on Instagram at JSE80 on Instagram. You can hit me on Twitter, JSE_80. Or you can just send me a message on Hangout.
$3 Ed D.
Like I said, this is
there's Chad's timer. So we got Brandon Stawinski and Ed D in on this. So Brandon, would you like to go $4 or $5 or just keep bidding it up, or are you gonna step out and fold? This is a phenomenal steal of a deal for Gideon Falls.
Yeah, it's a great run. Infidel has been made in, I think it either has or is being made into a TV show as well. So.
$4, Brandon Stawinski. Ball's in your court, Ed D. Or if anyone else wants to start bidding, Jeremy said if it keeps going up, he might throw in some more books.
Yeah,
this is still a steal.
If it gets to 25, I would throw this one in.
Okay. And that's right, too. Yeah, if it gets up to $25, you get a nice copy of the first appearance of Amanda Waller.
Right, yeah.
$8, Brandon Stawinski.
And this is in a fullback and Mylar, too.
Nice.
I know some people take it out of the Mylar, but I actually don't care. So.
So, Ed D, would you like to go $9 or maybe $10? What's he gonna do?
I'll tell you what. If you get it to 50, I'll throw this in.
Ooh, that's the Jock variant for Action 1000, right?
Yeah, this is Action 1000 Jock version variant.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Ed D folds, so Brandon Stawinski gets a steal of a deal on that Gideon Falls.
All right.
And like Jeremy said, if you guys are interested in a nice copy of Batman 181, hit him up on Instagram. That is definitely a heck of a key book to get in your collection. So thank you for that lot, Jeremy. Next up, if he's ready to go, we got Who Dat Comics and Movies. What you got?
All right. Do something interesting. Do some Silver Age, and a mixture of some other stuff. So, this lot of books will be like a filler, not a filler lot of like a bid. You get more books, stuff like that. But I'm gonna start it off with a couple books here. It's gonna be $7 shipped. Starting bid is gonna be say $25. So let me show off the books, and then I'll save the decent one for last. Let's see. We got Hunger #1.
Nice.
Here are some of these Thor books. Got some Thor, the Mighty Thor. We have 317. We have 385.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
Some Thor and the Hulk fighting it out.
Copy too.
Yeah, it actually pretty. It definitely needs to be pressed. It has a little issue at the. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but it looks like something.
Oh yeah, I see it under 4 feet right
there. And that showed 3 so far. Let's see. They got Thor 294, and I'll see if I can show. Looks like I don't know if that's just a miscoloration. No, that's actually it might be part of the cover. This is how it looks, but another newsstand. And last one I'm gonna show off, and we'll see how the bidding goes. This is the Mighty Thor 12 center 128.
Nice. Wow, that's a heck of a book right there.
1966. I would say it's a mid grade, probably a 5.55. So let's start off this lot. Like I said, $7 ship, and $25 starting bid. And,
wow.
Gonna add more, as we go. We'll see how it goes.
So. All right, so you guys heard it. $25 for some nice classic Thor plus $7 shipping. So who's got the first bid on this? You got 12-cent Thor in there? Are you kidding me? $30 Flash. He's like, I'm going to pay $5 extra because I love me some Marvel comics. So we got Splash at 30. I do want to say a big what's up to Brian Spaceboy 227. He says he wants $2 for the hat, but nonetheless, have to see Brian's face. I feel like it's been too long.
And I didn't get this hat from Cuba. I got this from when I went to Puerto Rico.
Oh, nice.
100% Panama hat.
So we got Splash at $30.
And I'll throw in another Thor book at 35. If we get it up, if we can get these bids up, I got some more 12 centers to throw in it. Let's see, and they have some first appearances as well.
Was that the first Thor Hulk fight?
Wanted to come on real quick and say news.
Hi, Legend.
Hey, Legend, I got a question to ask you.
He already left, Brad.
He already left.
Like one of the best. The great Legend.
Oh my god.
I think we
Splash page at 35. I'll throw in the store.
I'll put the beanie back on.
336 newsstand. Really nice black cover.
Which one is that? Hang on.
336 store.
Love it.
You're missing some Thor books.
Well, I have all 128. Got it. Love that book. Love that Galactus book. By the way, everybody should read Hunger. It's phenomenal if you want to know the character.
Thor is 317.
317. And by the way, that 385 is hard to come by.
Yeah, that's still a nice looking book. Even though it had that little Thor's boot, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a hard to come by book because most of your shops are not going to have that in any bin anywhere because it's a separate book because it's Thor versus Hulk.
Right now, Splash is the only bidder in, so if that timer goes up, everyone else is going to miss out. So you guys better get your bids in quick if you want some classic Thor, because Hudat said he's got some 12 centers to throw in if you guys get it up there.
Yeah.
I need 134.
Splash wants to see if there's another book. $40.
Not at 40. Yeah. I'm trying to see what the appearances are in this book before. I'd have to do this one at I would say 55. It is another mid-grade copy, 12-cent Thor book. It has, let me see how many appearances again. It has a first appearance. Well, it has 2 first appearances, so there you go.
Which one that was?
From How we doing on the timer, Chad?
1967.
43 seconds.
All right, you guys heard 43 seconds. All right, Brandon Stowinski, 55.
That is a Jack Kirby phenomenal first appearance book right there.
And that's in now at 55, correct?
Yep.
All right.
First appearance of Unknown and I think somebody else, can't even think of the name. It's a different version of the character appeared in Journey to Mystery 102.
Yeah, and 102 was a different character altogether.
Yeah, so we got these 2 12 centers are in. It's a stack of books already.
Flash page at 56.
There you go.
So
nice books.
I have an earlier one than 128 that's waiting in the wings. So
ooh, if it's earlier than 128 and it's not 126. Because then it goes Journey to Mystery before that.
Yeah.
I think we might have another person jumping on here to sell some books.
Oh, yeah?
Mr. Pocan Joe.
Oh, Pocan Joe.
By the way, I'm going to say this. 336 is an underrated read. It's actually a Walt Simonson phenomenal storyline. His wife actually drew the woman on the cover. That's Luis right there. Look at that. Phenomenal job.
I'll say it. I'm gonna say at $80. $80. I'll throw in this another first appearance Thor book.
Oh, but Brandon Stowinski just folded.
Oh,
so
too bad.
That means it's going to Splash Page Comics for $56.
Cool.
Unless he wants to pay $80 for whatever book you were about to show. Or if you just want to put it back down, we'll keep going. It's up to you.
It has four first appearances in that book too.
Do we have old school buyers here or new school buyers?
Look like new school.
I would say that.
New school? Okay.
It's a spec.
Well, Splash says he may go.
Giving you a little peek.
What is it?
Has 4 first appearances. Is earlier than 128. and it's
Splash is taking the book for $80.
JD left, but I think it's one of what is that cover? What is it called when they carrying?
You can show it.
He's
taking the $80 bid.
Oh, okay. It's first appearance of Pluto, and
there you go.
Whole bunch of people.
Congratulations.
JD knows the name of these covers when they. JD, what's the name of these covers?
Oh yeah.
That's called Pieta.
Pieta. I never can remember the name, but there you go.
He is on the Comic Core Unlimited. You can check him out every Wednesday night, and you get knowledge.
127. My 127 is going to CGC, and I've had this book for a while. And I asked TJ. He was Mr. Slab Dragon himself said, "You better slab that book real quick." And I'm telling you, the reason why he's right. Because I have 126 sitting right up here in an 8.0. I've had it forever. And I slabbed that one. I said, all right, I'm done slabbing books. He's like, nope, Now slab 127, 128. I'm like, you're crazy.
So I'm gonna show these books off real quick. That Splash one. So,
by the way, that first appearance of Pluto is huge. I mean, they're great books. I have every one. That 385 is so hard to come by.
I forgot where I got the 385.
385 is, if you want Hulk vs. Thor, the run is Journey Mystery 112, Defenders 10, Thor 385, Hulk 255, and then there's 2 after that. So I have those 2, but they're not as cool.
All right.
Light Drew 1.
Splash, I'll put my stuff in the chat if I can. I don't know if I can. I know sometimes.
Yeah. If I see it, I'll copy and paste it too.
All right.
So yeah, if it pops up. But I think it's my turn now. I'll go ahead and show my bite. I'll just throw in another bite now here in a second. But I still have this book available. Spider-Geddon, Philip Tan variant, KRS. I'm gonna go ahead and just put $20 plus 7 shipping on this. I think the suggested retail price when I got this out of Mr. Box was 40. But I'm just gonna say 20 on it because why not? It's pretty cool.
I think when it first came out, it was selling for 40.
Yeah, and it comes with the COA for whatever reason. There you go. It's number 644. And I still have these Campbell books from a couple auctions ago. I haven't sold yet. So I got a Wild Ciders, beautiful lenticular variant. I think this is like a 1 in 25 or 1 in 30, something like that. I can't remember right now. But I also got it signed on the side by J. Scott Campbell. So beautiful copy of that. Put it in a Mylar. And I figured I'd throw in the Street Fighter, also signed by Ken's Arm by Campbell. Don't see this one too often. I think I'm going to do this lot. We'll just say $25 plus 7 shipping. And of course, if you buy all the lots, it'll just be $7, unless you buy a ton of books. So there's those 2. The next one, I'm going to do a little bit. Since we love Venom so much tonight, of course, all the Venom buyers probably left by now because I got all the Venom books. I'm going to do a Venom stacker lot. So what I got a Venom number 1 from the Donny Cates run. Wonderful. Ryan Stegman art as well. He doesn't get enough credit for this book. So I got that. And I'm going to throw in these, I think they're like the C or the D covers. Probably the D covers. I got the entire run of Venomverse. So there's Venomverse number 1, variant cover, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and start this. $10. It's going to start at 7 shipping, but I've got like more books to add. It might go up depending on how many books, if anyone even wants them. So we'll start $10. We'll just say 7 shipping for now for these. And like I said, as the bidding goes up, I got books to throw in. So $10 for Venom number 1. And
well, you can't go wrong with that, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is the start of a very good Venom run.
And
doesn't get any better.
Actually, you remember, Chad, when I showed that original painting segment of Null, original painting of Null. I have it over here. I actually have it hidden. I'll bring it over. Stegman, when I asked for Null, they gave me that, and he gave me the Virgin variant of that book. He said, when you get it all framed together in about a couple of years, put it all together, because this is my Sistine Chapel. So I'm going to bring that over. And Ryan Stegman is one of the coolest people I've ever met, and I met him years ago. I've been friends with him, whatever, internet friends. And he's just loved that cover he did. He actually says he gave up doing a lot of covers on the after that for that. So internet friends. But let me show you the painting he did.
So $10 if anyone wants some Venom.
Venom.
Yeah, Venom. Something Venom. And if it keeps going up, I could add Venom covers for days. There's a movie variant I got to throw in if anyone wants to start. If not, we can it's to the point where if you want to hit pass, just type pass in the chat, and I'll just sell these for $1 later. So I don't have to rest my hand. We can keep the action moving because I know these guys want to show off some more books. So
not let the devil win, but now live it as I ever been.
That
Screaming, let me in. Sorry. Venom.
So $10. Timer up yet, Chad?
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's going.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know if it was done. So I can put my arm down. 1 minute. 1 minute to go on some Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman Venom, plus the 5-issue miniseries Venomverse. Like I said, there's not going to be any action. So $10. Get you these books.
I think. Uh-oh. We got 45 seconds. Venom.
Venom.
And remember, at C2E2, you can hear me and C Wood do a version of that song live.
I didn't know it was a duet.
It's kind of like that. What's his name? Huey Lewis.
Yeah, we'll just move on.
Stefani thing.
Moving on.
Yep. I quit.
We got a new guy to the panel.
Pocan Joe. What's up, Pocan?
Hey, Pocan, you owe me some money.
Hey, first off, I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to be here tonight. Man,
somebody get him a hat.
This is kind of, you made it to the big time. Oh, yeah, definitely open that joker.
They charged me $9 to pick this box up because it got inspected.
So basically, what you're saying is I owe you $9. I'm sorry about that.
$9, yeah. No worries. Yeah, that
post office.
It got inspected.
Yeah, it got inspected. You try to do the media mail. You try to be chintzy, and they catch you. Sorry about that. I know I owe some people some things. I've passed messages on.
Joe, the only thing I want to see from you is nothing but G.I. Joe.
So the question is, do we want to go old school or do we want to go new school tonight? So what I want to do is I'm going to provide people with whatever they want to bid on tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to start off with an original #1. This is Empty Man #1 variant. Good luck finding this video anywhere else. Now, before you start doing your bids, I haven't even given a price out there yet. I'm going to throw Hack and Slash into it, and I'm going to throw Electric Warriors, and I'm going to throw in this Wicked and the Divine in it. Now, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do something weird tonight. I'm going to start this off at $1. And we're going to do a $7 because I'm not going to try to cheat the mail system to go through media mail. I'm going to hit this up at $6 right there. There's 4 comic books right there at a $6 price point. All pretty cool variants at this point. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Just to make things interesting, the moment you get up to $10, I'm going to throw in a #1 variant, and it's a secret variant. And $10 after that, we'll have another discussion. So if you guys are cool with #1 variants being thrown at you, with the secret variant, with a possible #1 and 2, we'll start the bidding off at $1. $1 with a $7 shipping and handling on it. And I'll take care of everything in the description because I came in late tonight. I had some American Legion stuff I had to take care of tonight, so I'm a little late on board. So I apologize for it. So I'm going to be able to get the good stuff out to you with understanding that I'm a little late. But we're going to take care of these 4 books right here. And all these are #1s. So, how are y'all feeling about this? Where do we go with from here?
Starting the clock right now there.
All right, the clock has started. $1. Who's going to be in on this wonderful lot for $1? Plus 7 shipping. Plus, if you get to $10, you might get one of those variant, the secret ones that they just talked about, one of those hot 10 list gimmicks. That it could be that book that just exploded today. We'll see. All you gotta do is either add $1 or you could just say screw it and add $10. So who's got it? Someone could get a steal of a deal right here. And he's not sending it that Jason Smith media mail. He's doing priority shipping on this lot for you guys. I will say this. I love Wicked and Divine, too. So you're going to get a good read, I know, in this lot. That's the one I've read, probably.
And to be quite honest, I will make this up to Discovery on the deal. I know that was a horrible deal. I'll make that up. Trust me, I will send something your way that will make that deal happen. That was stupidity on my part, trying to be shady. It wasn't shady to you. It was me being shady.
Was that the timer, Chad?
Yeah, we hit the timer.
Oh, man. No one even wants some for a block. All right. Sorry, Joe.
Do I get to go again?
If you want to sell, go ahead.
Yes, I got one more.
Man.
Actually, okay. So, all right. Do you think this crowd's older? Because I have 4 #1 old school Atlas.
Oh, I love Atlas. I'm in.
All right, let's take a look at these.
JD's excited. Throw them up.
So the first one here is Police Action featuring Lomax.
I love Lomax.
But these are all, lower, probably 4s, 3.5, 4s. They're lower grade stuff. They look beautiful in their Mylars and everything, but they're all lowers. And then we've got Atlas #1 Wolf the Barbarian.
Somebody's got a feedback.
They're all lower. Hold on, I'll fix it. And then we've got
not me. Phoenix #1.
Oh, I love Phoenix, by the way.
And then the last one, this cover is so cool, man. #1 Alice Comics Planet of the Vampires.
It is really cool book.
Look at that.
Very nice. Those aren't books you see every day either.
No,
we got 4 Atlas #1s. It's $7 shipping and started at $1.
Oh, man. Who's going to get these 4 Atlas books for maybe $1? All you got to do
maybe
is
$1.
All you got to do is one and then enter $1. And they may be yours.
It could be yours. For $1.
Let me know when it gets close. I'm trying to get into this. I got hit on something. So,
$1.
Why I did what I did?
What? You kind of glitched out there. I didn't even catch what you said.
Do you want to know why I did what I did?
Oh, man.
I want to face you at WrestleMania.
Oh, man. We got JD at $1, and Big Dave's got the timer. I got your attention now, Hunter. Big dog, Roman Curtis, $5.
Roman loves outbidding me. And my lots.
All you got to do is type in 6. Who's got $6? Or you could just throw the hammer down, maybe put a $10 or $15 on these beautiful Atlas comic books. That's all you got to do. Is Roman going to get himself a steal? But we got Pocan Joe at 6. He's first on my screen.
6. Oh, it's heating up here. It's a
JD or the big dog want to go $7? $7, JD. Sorry, Joe. Who's gonna go 8?
Who's gonna come 8? Come on, Chameleon.
Roman Curtis says he collects Atlas comics from 1975. $8. There, they say all you gotta do is type in that number 8, hit an enter.
Roman, you might like what I'm about to show you right here.
A 9? Is it going to be a bid of number 9 from JD? And he walked away. Or maybe Pokane Joe would like to type in the number 9 and go against Roman Curtis.
Show me. Fold!
Joe! Pokane folds. So we're down to JD and Roman Curtis with some time.
He got up and said
on that clock.
He said, "You're gonna like what I'm gonna show you here." So get ready with that eject button because if his pants come down, I'm ejecting him.
All right, so we've got 30 seconds on the timer. Chad,
6, 5, 4, 3.
Screaming Bill.
And all right, so JD folds. That goes the Roman.
Roman Curtis came in.
A big dog.
He came in before.
So congratulations go to Roman Curtis. 8 plus 7 shipping.
Curtis.
Yeah, 8 plus 7, right?
Yeah.
So 15.
15
steal. That is a steal.
Call him Joseph Stolen because he stole that one. But anyway, I think does anybody else at this point? Because I'm out. I don't know. Is anyone?
I got one more Harley spec lot, 1 through 5. Anybody get in on that?
I say before Discovery takes his next turn. Did anyone else want to show up a lot?
Actually, I'm good for tonight. Thank you.
Okay, so JD's out.
I'm good.
Jeremy, he's good for the night.
Oh, I got
Mr. Joe.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Jeremy, did you have one? You said.
I don't know how long this auction is going to be, but I got some interesting stuff.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Okay, Jeremy's got it. Jeremy, what you got, man?
The camera for you, my friend.
I'm gonna throw this up.
Jeremy, before you start,
I didn't know Jeremy was back. I would have put up my bid if Jeremy's bought.
Jeremy, I gotta tell you something.
Jeremy, this is what I was looking to sell tonight.
Oh man,
what is
it? What is it? We can't see.
Click it.
You can click it.
Oh, the flash run.
Both one and
still can't see him. Click it.
I can't afford to buy.
No, click it.
It's on it.
I got it.
So this is an 8.0. This is the better grade. This is an 8.0. This is a better grade, but it's raw, and I'm going to get them both slabs. So I was just going to do that for Jeremy if he was on. So Jeremy, do you have this? Is Neil Adams Beauty?
I don't have it, but I actually cannot afford to buy it. So
beautiful.
Jeremy, I got to share this with you. It's nice having you around again, brother.
I agree.
It feels like old days. You know, I feel like I should be in a cave.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and show my books to Chad. You just threw me way off. I actually have 2 lots. Actually, I have 1 lot, but I was going to tell Splash Page. I just found this, and if you want to add a little bit to that, I'll add that in your lot. This is the Abby Granov Presentum number 1. Add $20 to what you sent me already, and I'll throw this in your lot, brother. But all right, so this is a lot. I'm going to charge 10 books, so I'm going to have to charge for shipping, but I'm going to start the bidding at $1. And I think I'm going to be doing pretty good on selling this one. This is Omega Men number 1. Omega Men number 2. And no, I'm not skipping it. Omega Men number 3.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
So I'm starting to bidding at $20. I'm starting to bidding at $20. I'm going to have to charge for shipping, but this is a 9.8 candidate right here. This is beautiful. It's in Mylar. But it's the first 10 of Omega Men. This is number 4. And this is the first appearance of Lobo, by the way. I just checked the sold listings on eBay. This book alone sold for $60.
Hey, JD, there is a question from the home of the New York Warriors in the chat for you if you want to check it out.
From
Biggies.
Ooh.
I say you can go next if you want to, JD, if you want to put that book up. But we'll get back to this Omega Man.
All right.
Because these are some big books.
9 and 10.
What's the grade on those, Jeremy?
They're all in near mint condition. This, like I say, this 3 right here, it's phenomenal grade.
And you said you're starting this at $20, right? And they're all near mint?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so starting bid is $20. And when you guys ask about condition, Jeremy's saying they're near mint babies.
Trust me, when you get them from Jeremy,
yeah,
he packs them well. He puts them in there. It's
just to let it. This lot came from Big Bear, because I don't want to tell you.
$20 starts Brandon Stawinski, and he said they came from Big Bear beforehand, so you know they've been in great hands.
Yeah, this is the full lot, and if you get it to the 60, I'll throw in. Or I'll tell you what, if you get it to 50, I'll throw in an autographed book.
Oh, can you?
Okay. So right now, Brandon Stawinski has it at $20, which is a complete steal of a deal. But Jeremy's saying if you guys bid $50, you will get another book that's, what'd you say, signed?
A signed book.
A signed book at $50. But Bob World's in now at 21.
We got Bob's World at 21.
If you get it to 50, I'll give you a choice of the signed.
25.
Brandon Stawinski at 25.
And I just said a near mint first Lobo. I mean, come on, like that's an easy money book all day. If you guys are just looking for one flip book right now, like seriously.
Who's this?
One of the signed books. This is a Diamond Retailers Summit exclusive. Hillbilly number 9, signed and remarked by Eric Powell.
Oh, nice! It's even got a remark on it. That's very nice.
Bob's World's at 26.
That's thrown in at 50.
So right now, yeah, Legend put perfect. This is still in stealth type territory. We got Brandon Stawinski at $30. So I said you increase that bid $20. You have an option of getting a remarked book.
If you're not interested in that one, I'll give you one of my babies.
Man,
yeah, but Jim Lee,
the best of the X-Men one.
And it's got a COA. Someone's got to bid $50 now on this. All right, so there's a timer. So we're between Bob World and Brandon Stawinski, but anyone can still hop in unless Bob World's going to fold out.
And if neither of those are your thing,
there's some serious books here.
Signed by Jeff Johns.
Whoa, Jeff Johns, Jazz.
31 Bob World. So now the
Bob's World 31. We have Bob's World 31.
Remember, you got this near mint first appearance of Lobo going for only $31 right now. What are you guys doing there? You go $35. Let's keep that climbing, guys. For $35, Brandon Stawinski. So Bob World, you can either bid 36, you could fold, or you could drop that $50 hammer and get another book thrown in by Jeremy. Or anyone else can hop in too.
Or if you don't want either of those,
and big dog it and throw in.
If you don't want either of those, and you want this one, just tell me.
Well, 36. Brandon Stawinski, would you like to go 37? Would you like to go 50 and get one of those crazy books that Jeremy's been showing? Or you just want to fold?
I mean, you get the first 10 issues of Omega Man, including the first
40.
Brandon Stawinski's at 40.
Oh, snap.
Like I said, yeah, like Jeremy said, not only do you get the first appearance of Lobo, you get all 10 of that first run of Omega Men with it. So you get, and they're all near mint.
Brandon knows.
Oh man, it's over. So
Brandon is hanging out $40.
It's a steal. Oh man. So congratulations, Brandon Stawinski.
I tell you what, Brandon, if you still want to go the extra 10 and get a book, just let me know when you send me the money with what you want.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy. Did we JD, did you want to go back to that book?
Yeah.
There was a lot of interest in that book.
Yeah, okay. I'll put it up here. This is a slab Flash Superman race. World's Finest 198. This is a Neil Adams cover. It's graded in 8.0 white pages. This is one of my original books here. I did not have it pressed or cleaned because I did not. I always thought that as restoration for years. This right here is a great condition book for that era. This is the better conditioned book, 198, which is the first part of that Flash race. And this is Superman versus Flash. This is actually I pulled this out of my going to CGC pile 3 minutes ago just because I thought somebody came to me and they sent me a text message about it, and I was going to take pictures of it because they wanted to pay a certain price, but they're not part of the community. But too bad for them. I'm going to do this. I mean, 80. If you look at Go Collect, their pricing is I really don't care. I'm going to do $100 starting bid, but you get both books, and I'm going to say it's a steal because I could probably slab and grade this for $200 if I wanted to. I mean, there aren't that many of. This is a little bit more found. This is not, and this is in its condition. This book here. I mean, I was shocked when I found this book, and this was. I mean, it's in a poly bag right now, and it looks good. If I put it in a Mylar, it'd look a lot better, and I know I should, but I didn't. I'm going to be honest about it. This was the reason it's into crappy polys because
the Warriors are at 105. We got
all right.
I'm starting the clock right now, boys.
Nice.
I mean, they're really good books. They're really I can't express this enough. NATO White Pages. This is the better book of the two, and it's the harder one to come by. It's a black cover. There isn't a mark on it. I mean, I will show you right now. It's not a 9.8.
Comically Flawed came in at 110. Do we got
the only flaw on this book? And I'm not going to take it out because I've had a few beers, but just say no. I'm serious about that. That's how I handle my books. Is that the upper right corner here has a mark. It's not coloring in any way. It's not even anything. It's just
120.
A mark. It's not even a press. It's actually it's on the bag, so there is no mark.
125. Roman Curtis is in.
Yeah.
140. Yeah. Comically Flawed.
We got 140 at Comically Flawed.
I did not want to sell this book, but I'm okay with it because it's going to the community. I acquired this book from the community, and a trade, trying to help a guy out, and I would say that, I mean, this is an 8.0. This is an 8.0 White Pages. This book here, I'm not 100% sure if it's White Pages, but it's close. My opinion of it would be White Pages. When I had both books, this is the better copy. This is probably a 9+, but if you get an 8.5, I can't do anything about it.
What? Let's see that Slab Dragon.
Oh, is TJ in here?
No, he's not.
If he was here, he'd be pissed. He'd be pissed for one reason and one reason only. Because I told him I would sell them both together slabbed.
Oh,
so we came in at 140. Do we have?
Yeah, we still got Roman and we still got Biggs. Are they gonna bid?
Yeah. By the way, the shipping on this I should have said up front. Would be $5. Anybody else would be $12 because I will ship this priority.
Curtis is at 150. We got Comically Flawed back at 160.
$12 is a good price for priority shipping too. He's probably going to lose a few bucks on that. So
I do lose a few bucks, but I go there enough where I can go to the post office is fine for me.
We got Comically Flawed at 160 right now. We still have in the hunt Big E's, Home of the New York Warriors, and Roman Curtis. Do you guys want to bid, or would you like to go ahead and fold? These are some phenomenal books. I love that Superman Flash race stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have the first race, the flat. I think it's $199.
Yeah, I need that one.
Yeah, I had all of them, but I made a decision to dump them all. This was not dump them all, but sell them. And I traded the other two away, and I'm like, I'm left with these two. I'm gonna get this slabbed. This was on its way to CGC, and honest to God, my grade I can show you. I was looking at 9.2 to 9.4 for this was my goal, and I've been pretty. If you ever watch any of my unboxing videos, I've been pretty close. I mean, 9.6, 9.8, I never predict, so I don't get in that. I just say 9.4, and then I get a 9.8. I'm like, okay.
We got a timer going, guys. I just go ahead and put the get your bids in timer because it is 12:30 on the East Coast. So I know there's a couple more people who want to keep going. We got Roman Curtis though just bid 175, so he is back in. So and then Big E's fold. So we're down to Comically Flawed and Roman Curtis. Roman's at 175, and Comically Flawed just dropped the hammer at $200. Dang. So very awesome, Comically Flawed. So he knows he's going to get discount on that shipping.
I really wish I put this thing on in Mylar so you could see the condition on 190.
225, Roman Curtis. He will not take no for an answer.
And this is slabbed 8.0 white pages. And this was
240. Man, this thing's going way up now. We got 240 Comically Flawed. So it's in Roman's court now. Now, Wolf Blitz says a 9.4 recently sold for $250 and a 9.6 for $1,500. That is a crazy difference, Wolf Blitz.
Yeah, that's the thing with these books. I mean, I was hoping this could be. I don't think a 9.6 is possible with this just because of its age, and it's there's no ticks. It's just a beautiful book. I mean, it's a beautiful book. You don't know about the staples. You don't know about the insert. I mean, I have opened up this book. I will gladly. I have opened up this book to see it. I bought it at a nice
45
price.
seconds on the timer, Roman.
And this is an 8.0 white pages, which I think still could be pressed. I know why I got in it, and it's right here. On the corner.
30 seconds to get your bid in, Roman, or it's going to Comically Flawed.
I still think somebody who would want to press this one. I don't like opening up slabs, so I never have one. I've never done it, but I know people that do it. I would not. I wouldn't because I just love the way this looks in slab.
All right, 10 seconds. It's going to Comically Flawed. Will he get a bid in? And okay, he go ahead. He officially folded. So for $240, it's going to Comically Flawed. So big congratulations! What an awesome lot.
Yeah, I didn't mean to put this up tonight. By the way, it was. Okay, I'll get rid of it. Do me a favor and Comically Flawed. Just put $5 more in for shipping total, and you get all the lots you bought tonight.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, Chad.
No, do we got Hudat? You got anything else?
No, somebody else can go.
Okay.
Hanging out with y'all.
Okay, there's been some big money being dropped around here, my man.
Man, I don't know, man. What do I want to do?
I'm thinking something old, something new, maybe even something blue, because you know it's happening on the Common Core auction tonight.
My God, so much better than you at that.
First off, this is how you know you made it to the big time when you're on the Comic Core. Like that is the premier channel.
Yeah, and there's only two of us left.
So I legitimately came in cheap, and first off, I think I should apologize for that. So I'm sorry. I didn't know we had such esteemed collectors here tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step up my game, and I'm going to throw up a how do y'all like them up? Original X-Men, number 32. or 38.
Ooh.
Sorry, like legitimate.
Oh wow!
Now I got to do $7 shipping on this, and even though I kind of messed up on my last shipping, nobody will say that I shipped badly. I just picked the wrong price at that point and tried to get away with some sneaky stuff. And Discovery's here; he'll tell you that, which I will make it up to him. So there it is, Original X-Men, Volume 1, number 38. Guys, seriously, if you don't know this key and I gotta explain it to you, that's just horrible. I'm in a room full of comic collectors.
What's the condition?
All right, so I don't condition comic books as a grade, but I will say on this one, because I have one better than this, and I can comparatively say, I'll say it's a fine. However, I will say there are some spine ticks on this, as you see them along the side here. Pages are white, or slightly off-white. I'll say that, but honestly, a 12-cent cover, everything's intact, no rips, no hard spines on it whatsoever, protected in Mylar. There it is right now. I'm kind of debating on how do we start this bidding, so I'm going to go ahead and say, is everybody cool with $10 with a $7 shipping?
It's Silver Age X-Men, I would say absolutely. Now, is the cover attached? Are the staples good?
Staples have no rust, solid, kept in Mylar, clean.
Nice. All right, so you're starting at $10 plus $7 shipping for a Silver Age X-Men. It doesn't get any better than that.
And I'll tell you what, I'll even do this better. If this gets up to $50, I will throw you in something super spectacular, but it's got to get up to $50. Legitimately, it's got to get up to $50.
All right, so we're going $10 for Silver Age X-Men. No splash page. It is not a DC comic. It's one of those Marvel comics you guys like so much. And we got Big E's at $10. So Big E's is all in on this one book lot so far. And everyone says it's a poly bag or is it a Mylar bag? Hey, it doesn't matter. It's a Silver Age X-Men. Dang, what do you got for $50?
$25, $50. All right. So there's questions to the Mylar of it. I'll be honest.
55 splash.
It feels like Mylar. I bought this in a estate sale. I'm not 100% sure.
Roman Curtis is at 75. I want to know what you're getting.
Right. Now, what's the throw-in since we're above 50?
Oh, we're above 50. So here's what we'll do. I'll do you a Captain Marvel that has been stamped from the original date of March 31st. It's a 12-cent cover, number 14, and baby, that is Mylar.
Nice. So you get a Silver Age Captain Marvel and a Silver Age X-Men. And last I checked, Captain Marvel's in demand right now. So we got Roman at $75. So behind it, we got Splash Page Comics with that $55 bid. Of course, anyone else can still get in on this wonderful deal because, hey, you don't see Silver Age books every day.
And I'll still keep it at $75. And I'll tell you, I pack impeccably. I protect these comic books.
And he will send this to you priority shipping for that $7 extra. So can't beat that priority shipping.
Timer hit.
How much time's left, Chad?
Timer hit.
Oh, the timer hit. So, Splash, would you like to bid 76? Or do you fold on the Silver Age lot?
All right, that's $75 plus $7 shipping and handling. I will put my PayPal account in the chat just for you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, congratulations, Roman.
Congratulations, Roman Curtis.
Who dat? You got any books left to sell tonight?
I'll see if somebody wants to buy some slabs.
I think people like slabs.
Here we go with the slabs.
I think this will probably be the final auction tonight.
Unless. Or Jeremy, do you guys have anything?
Okay, so Discovery's holding up some classic FF, which we'll get to next.
Yep.
And then we'll see if Jeremy has anything. So we got at least 2 more auctions, maybe 3. So
yeah,
we'll see who that.
Let's pull out some. Let's get some stuff out. All right. I'm just grabbing a whole bunch of books, so we're about to see what everybody's. Some people want to have some fun. Let's go. Let's see. All right. These will be the last 2, just in case. All right. This is Slab 9-2 White Pages. First appearance of Ronin. I'm gonna start. Shipping's gonna be $14. Start the bidding at let's start it at $75. $75 start the bid, and let me grab these other ones to go in there because this is gonna be a nice little size lot if the bidding goes up. So we got that one, number 11. But to go with number 11, we're gonna have number 12. And number 13. How much for the hat? I don't know if y'all guys can see. This is where I got the hat from. San Juan, Puerto Rico. So, yeah, if y'all want some information, I have that information. But what I say, $75, $14 shipping. Start off with these books, and yeah, the bidding goes up. I have some 20-cent Avengers, some other Avengers. Got some, got a whole bunch of Avengers, so we can have Avengers type of night, even with some classic covers, some in-demand books, some hot books. So let's see what's going on in the chat out there. So like I said, it's 9.2 White Pages, First Ronin, Avengers number 11. We got 12 and 13 to go with it as well. $75. Shipping's going to be $14. And if we get it over 100, I got a nice first appearance of a character that was in Guardians of the Galaxy. So we'll see what happens. And the condition of these, I would say they're probably either the same grade as this or maybe higher. 9.2s, 9.4s of the other one, 12 and 13. So if anybody's thinking about it. So just let me know. Like I said, if we get it over 100, I'll do a first appearance. Actually, let me make sure.
So it looks like we got some new Avengers Ronin early appearance slab.
Well, yes, sir.
All
and
right.
Got 12 and 13 as well. Like I said,
nice.
They're probably 9.2s at least, most likely better.
Hey, who that?
Hmm?
Are you selling your FF4? Because there's a bid for $18.50 for it.
$18.50.
What?
$1,550. $18.50.
No, $1,850 from Evan.
Who's
for
no.
FF4?
I see the message deleted. I didn't see anything. I don't even have. My FF4 is not for sale though.
Yeah, I kept mine too. I'm like, nobody's selling that before.
I was like, no, I'm actually hoping to win another one in that mystery box. Because I had two of them. But like, this is the book. If it goes over 100, it's gonna be. But Black Widow joins the Avengers.
Oh, nice.
111.
111.
Yeah.
And what's the bid at now?
I don't think it's at anything. But
no, what's
but I just wanted $75. So we got over 100.
$75 for a slab and 2 Avengers books. If you get to 100, you get the first Black Widow in the Avengers. Those got $75.
Is that with shipping? Who that?
What at 100?
Oh, it's 75. So I didn't know.
Oh no, it's 75 plus 14 for the shipping. Yep. So let me see what else I can pick out of here also to throw in there for this $75 lot. How about some, in case somebody likes, Avengers 232?
Oh, nice.
That's Star Fox, man.
Yep.
Star Fox.
Who's the Star Fox's brother?
Newsstand.
Slippy.
Thanos.
It's Slippy.
Arrows becomes Star Fox. It's such a great set. You got John Byrne in there. It's such a great run. I'm a big Avengers guy, so
I'll throw this one in as well at 75.
And that's for Women's Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at those headlights. I love headlights.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even notice it's all women around it. You said for Women's Day.
It is.
I'm always drawn to the center of it.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Thorough Kiboro says you better get it before in-game movie comes out because that's when those prices will climb for Ronin. So all you gotta do is type in that $75 and hit enter, and this key Ronin appearance can be yours.
I've seen the slab by itself sell for over 85. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're buying that slab and everything else is for free.
Yeah, and I'm just grabbing books to throw in for free right now.
Nice. If it fits in that priority box, it can be yours.
Hey, Chad, where's Paul?
Where's Chad? Where's Chad 90MF?
I think Paul went to bed.
Paul died.
Oh my God!
You realize we're going to be yelling that out the entire time at C2E2.
How much time we got left for bids, Chad?
We've got 5 seconds.
Oh man, someone could snipe this, or we could just move on. It sounds like
it's really a nice lot. I mean,
yeah, that is. So it looks like the timer's up. Sorry, who dat?
No problem.
Hey, if anyone wants to hit up who dat and make a deal, he doesn't need to sell it for 75 again. But hey, if you hit him up, he might be generous. We'll see. All right, so I think we were to JB next. You still had some FFs, is that right?
Yeah, I kind of changed direction, seeing what everyone was kind of bidding on, and these are kind of my duplicates. These are my seconds. So we'll start it with fantastic. It's a 3-book lot. We're gonna go sequential. Fantastic Four number 74, 75, 76, and there is notes on here. Kirby art, and this is supposedly a 6.5 with off-white pages.
What a beautiful book. That's awesome.
That's in my top 10 covers with Silver Surfer, by the way.
Look at that Silver.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal cover.
It's one of my top 10 covers for Silver Surfer, and I'm a huge Silver Surfer guy.
And he said this is a 3-book lot?
3-book lot. And then we're going to go to number 75. This one's got issues. This book's got issues.
Yeah.
This is graded at a camera. 5.5.
Oh, Chad, camera.
I was having to look. I said, wait, I'm still on camera.
We were just looking how handsome you were.
Everybody wants to buy my hat, so
Russell's handsome.
Start with the first one again.
Yeah, show them that. Oh man, this is gonna be a good lot.
And these, this says it's a 6.5 Jack Kirby art, off-white pages.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, I love that cover.
Yep, the chat right now, they're salivating.
A 5.5, as you can see, it's got
that one color breaking mark on the side, but everything else looks pretty clean.
Yeah, as I said, that spine looks good.
It's a red. It's like a vintage rust teeth cover where the red cover is beautiful, man.
The last one is worn.
I
don't have a number on, but you can see that the edge isn't the.
Okay. Yeah.
But 76. That's the third of the three. So 75, 74, 75, 76.
Hey, but these books are from the Silver Age. All right, let's finally hit them with the what's the price on this? You want to start off, and what's going to be shipping?
Shipping is going to be, $7 because I can put these in a mailer, so that's good. And I don't know, you guys will bid them up. I hope. Let's start at bidding at $20.
Hey, Big E's is a mind reader. He already put $20. So we got Big E's in it.
I have every one of those, and I might be grabbing it. All right. All right. Somebody's on this.
This first one was the 6.5.
21. Pocan Joe.
Server
40. Comically flawed.
Dang.
Comically flawed is still pissed off about that Batman Star Wars lot.
This is a dang good lot, but hey, you know what else is a good lot? This 3-pack of Fantastic Four. Right awesome books.
I'm gonna Flash at 45.
My top 10.
That doesn't matter. Now he's got to go 45. There he is. Yeah, I got Splash first on my screen at 45, but doesn't matter because Comically Flawed. He's back with a vengeance at $50.
Good for him. Good for him. These are great books.
Pocan Joe's not letting this one go though. He's at 51, but $60 to Comically Flawed. All right, we got some action at 12:52 on the East Coast. But speaking of East Coast, we got Big E's at 60, and then Pocan's at 61.
I could have got a comes back to 70.
75.
72, 73, 74 of
these books maybe getting handled with some white gloves because Flash Page Comics is at $75. He wants him some classic FF. $80 though to Comically Flawed. Dang.
I'm looking right here in my Fantastic Four. I rate those two of those four covers, two of those three covers. 2 out of the 3 are my favorite.
85 making the splash. Splash Page Comics.
You're not going to go bad. You keep going.
Comes back at 90.
Ooh, $90. Comically Flawed. $100. The Big E's. Dang. Time is up. But we still got some hot action on 3 Fantastic Four.
And I do believe that this is this guy's name is Punisher.
He's actually he's a Celestial who in 72 where Silver Surfer goes to, he's actually only going after the Silver Surfer on the cover, which makes sense.
Splash Page comes in at 110.
Dang.
He wants to be a herald of Galactus. It's so great. It's such a great storyline.
CF's wondering your best guess on grades.
So these I actually have rigs written on them. So that one 6.5 and this one was a 5.5.
Okay.
Well, that's 100.
The other one's probably lower grade than those two.
And then this is definitely a lower grade because you can see how the spine
so probably about 4.0 maybe. Biggs is out.
Yeah, I would say probably.
So you got 6.5, a 5.5, and probably about a 4.0 maybe. Comically Flawed. So there's your 3 grades. So we got Splash at 110. Biggs is out, but Comically Flawed is back in at $120. Will the white gloves? Is he going to put on the glove? Is he going to use it to type in 125 or more? Maybe 121. I guess I didn't specify that. But Pocan Joe, he folds.
So this was the 6.5 over here, and then this was the 5.5.
Oh, and it goes the Comically Flawed for $120. Congratulations.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Comically Flawed.
Great lot, man. Comically Flawed.
I'm gonna read. Congrats, my friend.
Congrats. Great books. Deal. Great books, guys. Do you need my information or do you have it? Because it's in the chat. So
it might be way up. It wouldn't hurt just to put it in there one more time so we can get it to you as efficiently as possible.
Hey, yo. It's in the description below.
Oh, it's in the description too.
Yep. Then he has 7 for shipping, right?
7 for shipping, yeah.
Okay, so 127. He says he needs that info, so I just go ahead and help him out as best as possible.
Sure.
Jeremy, did you have anything else for us tonight?
Yes, I do.
All right, what you got?
All right, just 1 second. Okay.
We're still getting feedback. Somebody's got the broadcast on.
Give me 1 second, boys.
Oh, there he is.
I'm waiting for Jeremy to show me up something real fierce.
Jeremy's got some stuff.
He's got fierce.
Yeah.
He's got fierce.
He's got some stuff.
No, I don't really have. I have the one big book, but I'm trying not to sell it. Let's see. I'll do. Y'all want some first appearances?
First appearance.
First
It would be nice to even see what were those things called back in the day? The Comic Core boxes.
Lord, I don't even have a box. So, but I will do. Starting bid on this is going to be $10. Shipping probably be about $5 or $6, something like that. If it goes, I don't know. We'll talk about shipping later. But first appearance of Larfleeze. This is like
Ooh,
I love that read.
Ooh, that's a variant.
Green Lantern 25 to Gary Frank. I think it's 1 in 10. Started at $10 maybe. With shipping be like $6, $7, I don't know. But this is like the first appearance is like a bunch of Larfleeze, Atrocitus.
Yep.
It's a bunch.
Jeremy, I can't hear you, man. Is your
He's saying it's the Green Lantern 25 variant. It's got the first appearance of Larfleeze, the first appearance of Atrocitus, and it's the dramatic conclusion of the Sinestro Corps War story, the pinnacle, in my opinion, of the Jeff Johns Green Lantern run, a phenomenal single-issue read.
This book alone sells for like $40. So if you get it to, I'll tell you what, if you get it to 50, I will throw in, since nobody wanted it, either this remark or the Jim Lee or the Jeff John.
Nice.
If you want it.
And what was the price again to get an extra book?
50. I tell you
50?
what, 50. I'll throw in either one of I'll throw in either one of these plus this Jeff John. Signed book. JSA signed by Jeff John.
All right.
Starting bid. We've got 2 bids already.
It's $12 to JD. But Jeremy said if you put 50, you get a Jeff John signed JSA plus your choice of a signed and remarked book by Eric Powell or a Jim Lee signed X-Men #1, the Magneto cover.
The Jim Lee is in Mylar and a fullback. Yep. It has the COA. This is the Diamond Retailer Summit exclusive signed and remarked by Eric Powell. So it has
Bocan's at 13.
Nice. So we still got Brandon Stawinski's in, JD is in. Man, I kind of want to be in myself. This is a phenomenal book.
Yeah. I actually, that's the one book.
There you go.
Carson, I'm not kidding. It's the only book of that whole run I didn't read because I didn't know.
Are you serious?
I did not want to know how it ended. I have John's trade paperbacks, the first ones and the second one, but the third ones ended that. And third trade paperback, I got through the first 3 comics and I'm like, I just stopped buying it.
Carson Woodard, $15.
Get it for 40.
I kind of want that Jim Lee Magneto. What is that? You throwing Action Comics 1000 in?
The Francesco Mattina.
Nice.
And he did not steal that cover, by the way.
He didn't. That's an original.
That's an original.
And how much is it to get that book right there?
Well, to get it to 40.
Oh, okay. So if you get the 40, that book is also included.
How do I get the X-Men 1, Jim Lee?
You have to bid 50 and choose that. So right now it's at $15 to some idiot in the chat there. So
That'd be
there
you.
you go.
Okay,
Me.
if you want this one, if you go to 40 and want this one, I'll throw this in here.
There you go. If he goes up to 40, JD, you get a Jim Lee signed X-Men #1.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to do it then.
There you go.
Oh, Woodard's out.
Comics, $40.
Dang.
See Woodard folds.
Yep. I only wanted the Green Lantern.
I wanted the Green Lantern, and I want that.
Nah, you better read that, JD, if you win.
Yeah, that's exactly what I always do. No matter the grade, I read the book.
Good. You will not regret. It's such a good read. It's my favorite of the Jeff Johns run. But anyway, JD's at 40. Pretty much. What's the time left, Chad?
We are at 3, 2, and.
All right. So we got Pocan and Brandon. If you guys want to fold or bid, otherwise, I'll just go ahead. Since it's getting so late, I'm just going to go ahead and put up the get your bids in timer. Or you could just type in fold now and we'll move on. Pocan's out.
All right. Thank you very much. I want that Jim Lee and whatever else.
You guys. All right. So congratulations to both of you guys. That was a good deal and a good lot. Does anybody else at all have anything left at this point? Oh, Pocan's holding up a book, and it's go ahead, Pocan. I want to see what this book goes for.
All right. So I was mistaken earlier tonight. I've been trying to make up to people, so I will continually make up to people by giving you a World's Finest 10-cent cover. This is number 121. This is a key issue.
1959.
Yes, sir. Somebody knows their comic books.
Yes.
This is a very
it's on every Wednesday night on the
comic book.
Unlimited.
It deals with the mirror dimension and things along that. I'll be honest with you. The only thing wrong with this comic book right now is its general age. So you got the typical spine takes along the run, which are typical with reader issues. Along the bottom, you have your age wear. I'll be honest with you, the pages in this are generally off-white, typical to its age, not from anything else. It's been stored in a top loader. This is a beautiful book for its age. I'll be honest with you, for a 10H or for a 10-cent World's Finest. The only reason why I'm selling this one is I have one that is slightly better. Let me be very clear on that. With me having two of them, one should go out to the community. So $7 shipping on this one, and we'll start a $20 price point on it.
$20.
And if we get up to $50, I will throw in another 10-cent comic book.
Now, what'd you say the starting bid on this was again?
We'll do $20 on this.
Hey, we got $30 to Big E's, so $30.
Oh, New York. By the way, New York guys, home of New York.
40.
40.
40 from Daniel Garbra.
Nice. And by the way, I'll throw all my information in there, and I'll tell you right now, nobody can question me on my shipping. I am an excellent shipper.
So, Biggie, we're already at 40. We need you to come in at 41 or 42. Come on, or 50 to get that.
$50, Biggs. And we know he loves him some Superman.
So
he wants to.
Nobody knows why this book's important. This is kind of a key issue.
What happens? What's the price and what do they get?
$7 shipping, and right now $50.
Okay, but what's the throw-in? At what price?
At $50, what I'll do is I will.
It's already at 50.
And I'm kind of slapping myself for this. I will throw in Right now at $50, I will throw in a Captain Flash. Now, let me be very clear on this. This is a very rough copy.
All right, so that's
know
it.
Anything about this comic book?
Captain Flash is in the mix there, Biggie.
You get a Captain Flash 10-cent cover. I'll be honest with you, you're not seeing a whole lot of this out there. Now, I picked this up in an estate sale not too long ago, and it was slightly worse than the one that I already keep in my personal collection. But I'm going to be honest with you, Captain Flash is not a...
And there's the timer.
The timer is there. Did Biggie get it?
We got Daniel Ibarra still either needs to bid 51 or he could fold. Or anyone else can hop in before the fold. Like Roman, he's wondering if Big E's is bidding, and he is. Big E's is leading with these two books. You get that Captain Flash. It's already thrown in since it's at $50. So all someone has to do is type in 51 before Daniel Ibarra has a chance. Daniel is asking about the staples. Is it attached?
Staples are attached with no rust.
There you go.
But there is a slight tear up in the corner. And it's slightly rough, but I would still say it's considered good.
And I would grade that cool.
A Chad 0.5.
Still attached.
All right. So
hit the timer there, buddy.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. So we got 60 seconds on the timer.
On both books.
Yeah, I think you said the World's Finest was a pretty solid copy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Staples attached. Okay, Daniel Ibarra folds. So it goes to Big E's for $50.
Appreciate it anyway. I will wrap these up as you watch everybody else to make sure it gets wrapped appropriately. And I'll put $57 with my PayPal in the chat room so you have it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. And that's won by Big E's, who has his auction every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. One of the best auctions in the community. I see JB shuffling around some books there. Did you have one more tonight? Oh, man, I see some.
Whoa!
Dang.
What you got,
all right,
JB?
fellas, so I have
Chad.
recently kind of upgraded some of this stuff is I can't tell anymore which ones were my dad's, but some of this stuff was my dad's, and I've kind of upgraded some of the issues as I'm trying to complete 1 to 100. So I've got a run here, if anybody's interested, of Avengers from 50 through 56.
Are you shitting me? That is like the run.
The run. But they're all probably in like 4s, somewhere in there. These were all read by me numerous times.
Oh, man.
So there's number 50.
That's a nice looking copy, in my opinion.
51.
Look at that. Give it up for John B. everybody.
Okay. 52. And these need cleaned. I mean, they're dirty. You can see that they need cleaned. They need love. They need love.
Or you could just buy them and read them.
Hey, I read every one of my Avengers. By the way, that Avengers you just showed is the first one there.
Oh, there it is. AVX.
53 is the beautiful cover.
Yeah, that's a nice looking one too.
It's actually I do an Avengers video for the first 100. I focus on this run as being underrated. It's the best reading run of the whole series.
55.
First appearance of Ultron.
Correct. And 56.
First appearance of Ultron 6, which is the better.
If you can see, you got.
Can I see 52 again? Because that's one of my favorites. Yeah. I want everybody to just take a good look at that.
Yeah, 52's been loved.
That is such a rare cover in good condition.
Wow.
In any condition you find it, it's rare. It's the first one of the Avengers run that swipes the title, where the actual art kind of infiltrates the title.
All right, the chat's drooling, they're salivating, they're wiping up their their messes from looking at these books. What is the bid on this lot?
Gentlemen, I need help. I'm not sure what I should start this at, man. I don't know. I really don't know. JD, I'm asking you, what should I start this at?
How good is that 55?
They're all probably, 4.5. Here, I'll give you a real
Joseph's $10.
I'll tell you what, if you start it, the 55 alone is worth $60 to $75 in a 3 condition.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a 3.
Yeah. That's why maybe start it about the 75 region. I mean, you have to understand, Ultron is going to be in the movie. He is the key part of everything, and James Spader played him great. Age of Ultron is a great book. You're getting 54, which is that's 56, but that's a fun. 54 is the Masters of Evil, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, the Masters of Evil are right there, and that's actually the first cameo appearance of the robot, the computer generated Ultron, who was created by Hank Pym, by the way. And it's just a great story. And then 52, 53, 54, 55, and he's adding 56 to it, which is
all right, guys. What do you think about the starting bid?
I would say I'm going to be fair to the chat, but fair to my friend JB. I mean, I'd probably pay about $75 right now for that. So.
All right, starting bid $75.
There you go, $75 starting bid. So I see some bids in the chat. Everyone's excited. Evan folds, but who's got $75 to throw at these phenomenal Avengers books?
None other than Discovery Bay.
We're climbing. We're almost to 75. Who's got that first? 75, or you could go 80. I don't care. All right, we're almost there. We got to take the time collectibles. Is it 75?
Do I hear 80? Do I hear 80? Do I hear 80? 80.
$80. The big dog, Roman Curtis. Always like seeing his name with a number next to it. That's awesome. So we got Roman at $80.
Look at that Masters of Evil and look at that Ultron. I mean, I have mine. My homegrown copy, which most of my books I thought were a 9. Would be a 9.2. That book I got in an 8.0 was $400.
But you know what they say. Any grade's a good grade.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
you know what they say? All you got to do is bid $81, and you can get the lead bid on these awesome.
54, you get Ultron 5. You get 54, which is Ultron. I mean, it's such a ridiculous. I mean, somebody got a bit higher than this. By the way, the Avengers vs. X-Men. Look at Beast. Yeah. Look at Beast. It's pre-Blue Beast. It's a rare, and they're very hard to come by. That's actually an Avengers vs. X-Men. Not since X-Men 9 do they actually show up on the cover together against each other. And then you have that beautiful yellow cover, the Grim Reaper, which, by the way, slices the title, which is such, it's like with the brand. It was an anti-Stan Lee thing for years with the brand.
There's the timer. So we had, Roman's leading, but we have Take the Time Collectibles. He was in. We got Splash Page from out of nowhere, like Randy Orton with that bid. 83, Gino Benito. He's here. What is going on, Gino?
Gino,
$83 bid.
Gino.
Congrats. Thanks for the sub. I subbed you back.
84, Roman Curtis. He's not having any of these.
Curtis, I'm not taking this line down, brother. Low grade is better than no grade.
And they're not that low grade, to be honest with you. They don't look
No, they're not bad. Yeah, I think they look pretty nice.
Fine minus. I mean, again, I'm looking from a computer screen, but even anything you're talking about, Buscema's run,
85 White Gloves,
the best writing in the history of Avengers is that run.
86 Roman
Avengers.
In my opinion, this is still a way undervalued.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have started at 100.
I paid a lot of money for.
Yep. And what do you just to recap? What do you get? Like 7 books you said on this, 50 through 56.
50 through 56.
That's
50
what,
through
seven
56.
Silver
books.
Age Avengers. Man,
by the way,
Silver Age Avengers.
50 is a key.
Captain Cold Comics or Captain Cold Collectibles, by the way, is the new lead bidder at $87.
50 is a key, by the way. If you show that with the guy with the axe coming down.
Yeah, Brandon Stawinski called. He says once the AVX happens in the MCU, everyone's going to be looking for that book in this stack.
Yeah, I mean, other than X-Men 9, this
is inevitable.
The most important book in the X-Men Avengers storyline, other than the when you get to the Defenders much later on.
All right, so we got 87. We're in folding terms now, so I'll give it a few more seconds.
Isn't there a rumor that Ultron might be in the next movie?
Well, he would be in
88.
Roman Curtis.
They go back in time. The theory that we're hearing, they go back in time, is going to be there. But Ultron 55, I mean, Ultron IV, which is 4, is in 55, and it's just perfect lead-in because the storyline in 56, 57 is the X-Men are pissed about Ultron's existence.
89, Mr. White Gloves.
Yeah,
because I
heard that they're gonna go back in time and they're gonna reactivate
that storyline.
Yeah.
The whole everybody
90 Roman.
The big dog.
The whole point of
I'm gonna take a dagger at this point.
When
Captain's out.
Stark was pissed off.
Page and Roman battling it out.
I think Gino is back there too, maybe. But yeah, let's put it between Roman and Mr. Splash Page.
And an underrated book in that is 50 and 51 are phenomenal. The end of the Black Knight.
Gino's up. We're down to 2.
You got the Black Knight run from 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. It's right there too, which is huge for any Dane Whitman fans. That's it. By the way, you have the Goliath.
Put 1 minute on the clock for Splash Page Comics.
I'm a big fan of Buscema, as you all know. And his best, I rate 50, 51.
45 seconds.
50 as his top 10 works.
Listen to the knowledge on this panel, boys.
That's the
we're encroaching 30 seconds. So Splash, you got he got 91. So up to 91. Roman says he only has issue 53. Well, Roman, this will be a pretty good lot for you to bid $92 on right now. So what's it going to be, Oh, Brandon Stawinski sneaks in a $92 bill.
Like a thief in the night. He said it.
So now we got 3 people in on this again.
I'm going to open up a book of Run just to show you how good it is. This, by the way, is the underrated book of the run. This is my backup copy.
All right, so we got Splash and Roman. We got some decisions to make, guys. Last bid, 100. There it is. I've been waiting for $100 on this lot for the last
who
5
first
to 10 minutes.
The first person turned to dust in Infinity War was Bucky, right? This is that book. This is my book, my personal book. It's actually my good copy, not my bad copy. It's got white gloves on it.
And we do have Evan in the chat saying how white these covers are. You know, if Evan is complimenting that book, it's got to be a good book.
There's a Janet Van Dyne scene in here, which is what I talk about when I talk about gut-wrenching scenes. Other than ASM 90, which is the...
Putting that timer back up.
It's just the best. I can't... I should slab this book, but I'll be dead honest with you. 56, the best read I ever had. This got me into the Avengers. Roy Thomas, by the way, is Roy Thomas, John Buscema.
All right, we're approaching 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, if no one does anything, this is going to Roman Curtis for $100 plus shipping.
And he's going to be very happy.
Yeah, and a lot of people just looking at the book, I think they're undergraded. So I think whoever wins this is going to be extremely happy.
I kind of think I'm looking at a 6.5.
15 seconds. If you guys like these books, type in 101. So Splash is out. Brandon Stowinski's the only one left. 5 seconds. What's going to happen? And we have a winner for $100 even plus shipping. The big dog, Roman Curtis. What a win. What a great lot. So congratulations.
Very nice.
Just tell me you have a copy of those.
Oh, yeah, this is all seconds. I've upgraded every single one of these.
Yeah, he has upgrades on those too.
And everybody in the chat, I'm just going to say, do yourself a favor, read that run. I'm a big fan of that run. It's Roy Thomas at his finest.
But I got to jump in, and I'm going to interject because it is 1:21 Eastern Standard Time over here, and I'm getting tired. These cats are getting tired.
Yep.
And there's a whole nother Comic Core auction coming.
To be continued.
Monday. What time?
Yes.
Well, we're going to call it 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m.
Okay.
That sound good?
I'm good, Chad. Carson.
Am I invited
got
back?
My name.
Yeah.
First time ever.
So,
because I didn't get a chance to go through my X-Men the same way.
You're going to be on there, Discovery Bay. I mean, we need you to promote the shit out of that on Monday morning.
Yeah.
All right.
8 p.m. Eastern.
You gotta save something for the people who
Monday.
sleeping.
Yeah.
You gotta save something for the people who are sleeping.
Yeah, like I said, if you guys like the books you saw tonight, definitely come back this Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
You'll get some
whatever Discovery Bay tells you Pacific. So we'll do some last sign-offs here. So big thanks to the chat. I think we had consistently at least like 45 people in for 3 hours straight. So that's dedication, guys. So big thanks. So last plugs, I want to turn it over to Discovery Bay Comics. You killed it tonight. You had some phenomenal books. You kill it every day on your daily show where you let us all know what we need to be watching and when. So what do you got to say to end out the night, JB?
I'm so happy you guys had me. I'm pumped. I thank everyone that's watching me. I'll tell you what, man, the show is doing really well. I think making some changes, and I'm just pumped to be a part of this community. This community is great, and I'm doing everything I can to highlight everyone else. It's a good time.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, and those are some phenomenal books you had tonight. Next up, we're going to go from JB to JD. What's going on, JD?
I just want to thank JB for being the way he is, and thank everybody else in the chat. Thank you who bid on our auctions. Thank you very much to I'm going to say it. I'm going to thank you, Chad Ramsden. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for hosting tonight. And thank you, Carson, for filling in for him when he was here.
Yeah.
I just want to thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate this. We appreciate this. Thank you very much. The Unlimited crew was represented very well tonight, and we're very happy.
All right. I got to save Jeremy for last, so I'm going to skip him for now. Pocan Joe, he's got Plastic Session coming up this Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern. But I want to thank you for joining us, Pocan. What you got on your mind?
Hey, guys, just a great time. Thank you for having me tonight. If you haven't checked out my show, shameless plug about to happen. That's happening right now. I'm currently having a contest right now to 100 viewers. And all I want to know is what you've learned from a comic book. And I promise you a box of 2 contestants that win. I'll make the rules more clear tomorrow, but we're going to break it down like this. What have you learned from a comic book, both on a technological or theological standpoint? Show me that video. Convince me happy to show you and give you something for free. Again, I hope you all enjoyed the comic books. I have everybody's comic books packaged and ready to go. And check us out on Blast Day or Blast It or Stash It Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, we have a good time. We have a great chat, and we argue about comic books, which is fun.
Yeah, I love watching Blast It or Stash. It's always one of the most fun. And you guys, you read your comics, review them. If you guys are just looking for reviews on comic books, you can't find a better channel than Blast It or Stash It.
Yeah, we disagree, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's very awesome. Next up, thank you for joining us, Who Dat Comics and Movies. He just got back from vacation. He's like, no, I want to be with the Comic Corps on their auction. And I think he may be joining us on Monday as well. So what's going on, Who Dat? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, I will be joining you guys Monday. I have a few things I can, throw up for sale like I just did. What I have going on Sunday, I'm going to see Miss Marvel with my daughter. So we're going to do a little duo review. Hopefully she doesn't get too excited and you don't understand anything she says. So we're gonna watch that movie and I'm gonna get her ideas whether she liked it and stuff like that. So we'll just do a little fun review on that. Won't go hardcore and be like, oh, it's a 7.5 or it's a CGC 9.2. I'm not making fun of anybody who does that. I'm just saying we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna have some fun, and I'm just gonna get her little thoughts of it so people can see about bringing kids there. Only the other thing I got going on, like I said, I'm being on the auction show. I got other auctions I'm going to be on with All About Comics and Legend, all that, but that's a ways from now. I'm going to have a 500 subscriber contest giveaway. Nice. I haven't done the video yet. What's going to be on? It's going to be dealing with probably having to do a video at least and just leave the link. But I'm going to give away a couple of Beulah boxes. So I still have them wrapped in here. So it's actually probably 3 Beulah boxes here that I purchased when he had like a big allotment, and I was like, you know what, that'd be a cool giveaway to somebody. And I'm probably gonna throw in a couple of these books, which this is gonna make Seawood laugh and a few others because we've got multiple copies of this. So I have extra copies of these.
Oh man, I think I got that one put in my extra pile over to give out.
I got the black and white one. I'll probably throw those in as well. Those are like extras. So you'll have a big, be a medium box that somebody's gonna get as long as you live in the U.S. And I'll have more details later on about that. Probably a week or two. I'll do that and do a little fun giveaway. But I'll be on I think Slab and Not to Slab. What is a week from now? Is it? No, it's next week.
I actually don't.
The Slab or Not to Slab.
Yeah, Slab and Not. Yeah.
Because they didn't have it this week. I think it's this week coming up.
Okay, yeah. So I'll be on there.
He messed up the schedule.
Yeah, I'll be on there. And I have some good books to show off to see about Slab and so. But I have my little videos and stuff like that. So thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Chad, Core, everybody. It's gonna be a lot of fun Monday. So y'all come watch, and you're gonna see some more probably killer deals and keys.
No slab, says Splash.
Hey,
no slab.
Hey Carson, can I do a quick plug right now for our channel?
Of course, that's why we're all
here. I didn't mention, and I feel bad, but Chad 90MF Comics or 90MF Comics is going to be on with TJ Watson and I in the Stranger Things, and we are breaking out statues like you wouldn't believe. It's going to be comics and statues. And we have TJ redid his room for this, and everybody should tune in because if you want to see some ridiculous stuff, check it out. You're going to have a great time with a lot of us. We're going to be really. I mean, I only have like 4 statues, so I'll be dead quiet during that. Maybe not, but we'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Well, I guess I'll get my plugs out of it before I turn it to Chad and Jeremy to sign us out. But just thanks to everybody in the chat. Like I said, just a phenomenal chat tonight, all the way through from the start of the show, all the way 3.5 hours, 40+ viewers. That's amazing, guys. I have my Signature Sundays show this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you guys like to check out signed books, please check out my channel. I got a whole playlist right now of I think it's up to 5 videos where I just show off my signed collection. I was curious to see how many I had in my collection, so check out my channel if you want to see. Also, I believe Sunday night on the Great Legend Show channel, we'll be doing our Fastlane post pay-per-view reaction show. So me, Chad, Bueller, and Legend, we've had a blast doing all of these pay-per-view reviews. So if you guys like WWE, check out the Great Legend Show Sunday night, right around 11 Eastern, after Blasted or Stash It, most likely. Depends on how long the pay-per-view runs. Other than that, once again, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll call it that. Comic Core auction, basically part 2 at this point. So I think it'll be me, JB. I think Comic Spectre is going to join us, and I think one more person as well, and maybe more. You never know what's going to happen on the Comic Core, from what I've heard. But I want to turn it over to Chad and Jeremy, because I know these guys. I want to do the classic sign out. I got to see it. So there we go. Thanks, guys.
You got anything to say?
Yeah, just shout out to everybody for buying. Thank y'all for everybody that bought from me. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see here. Comic Smith Explained. Look under your couch cushion. There's a sub for you. Sub everybody else in the chat that you ain't sub to. Trinity Winter and the Teriyaki Myth signing and all. I had fun doing this. I ain't done this in forever, so this is actually a good change of pace. I don't really collect comics anymore, so most of this is just selling off my collection. So. But yeah, thank y'all to everybody. Watch Blasted and Stash It. Monday night we got part 2, and then Tuesday night we got Warriors auction. There's auction for everybody.
Yep.
All right, so I got a couple quick announcements. One, I will not be on the Comic Core for the next week, so I won't see anybody from Comic Core until Chicago.
Hey!
I have to go to Cambodia because I got an infection in my eye last week from a short, hairless Cambodian man.
And it's funny because it's true.
So why you have to leave the U.S.?
I gotta find this motherfucker.
Someone's gotta pay. Someone's gonna pay.
Yeah, that's a hell of a birthday present.
Somebody gotta pay.
And listen, no matter what a stripper tells you, there's no in the
champagne
room. None.
No touching either.
Nothing. It doesn't matter. But
he's gonna go look for blueberries.
Check us out on Sunday night on the Great Legend Show, the 4,500-time world champion, and check out we're putting up stuff every day. I want a special good luck to Bueller's daughter next week in her competition,
Albuquerque.
I Mark and Kat this week. Kat got
big shout out to Kat.
Yeah,
Mark is still locked in the box.
I feel better.
Super weird.
Still locked in the box.
And
is he going to be out for? Is he
Mark
going to be
did something real bad this week?
I mean, like C2E2, is he allowed out of the box or not?
She has him on like a tether.
Oh,
like one of those leashes.
Yeah, leash kids.
Yeah. So Mark gets to run around, and she yanks him back, and she pets his head, and
I think Sting's up in your rafters.
Yeah. Oh fuck, he is. I gotta go. Yeah. See you guys. Bye.